What is up? Welcome back to another episode of the Wake and Bake on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for patiently waiting. Sorry, we are just only 4 minutes late. That is a lot better than the other times that we have been severely late for you guys. Also, before we continue, I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsors that make the show possible day in and day out. I want to give a big shout out to Mission Smog out there in the city of Riverside. If you need your smog check pass, make sure you stop by and call them before, or just show up all low-key status and be like, hey, we don't smoke the same? And they're going to be like, yeah, bro, we don't. And they're going to hook you up with that smog check pass guaranteed. Also, make sure you guys check out Junkyard Trading Cards in the city of Long Beach. I'm going to fucking take the whole store next time I pull up there. Also, make sure you guys go to Pacaloloflies.com and Pacaloloflies.com and use code word EZONEBeRealTV. And last but not least, a big shout out to the one and only Chiclets Los Angeles. They're back on Instagram. Thanks to you guys continuously showing support. They sponsor the podcast day in and day out. He's also joined us here on the table as well. But yeah, make sure you guys follow Chiclets Los Angeles. And I do want to tell you guys, if you guys want to get Chiclets, if you guys want to get Mary Genetics, other brands like that, delivered to you, make sure you guys join the Patreon, the We Don't Smoke the Same Patreon, because you get access to the secret menu, which gives you access to all those flavors. Also gives you access to 2 extra We Don't Smoke the Same podcast episodes a month. Go watch the last 2 are up there. Those are only for you guys, extra episodes a month. Plus, you guys get different tiers. There's room for the $100 tiers. There's $29.99 tiers, $5 tiers. And starting tomorrow, we are going to incorporate a Patreon raffle as well to double your chances, but only will be for Patreon people during every episode. I already have the raffle set up, so if you are a $5 tier, $10 tier, $29 tier, $100 tier, I'm going to choose one random tier every episode, and I'm going to mix up your names, and I'm going to just go ahead and pick a winner from there, all right? Aside from the super chatters. Today, I will be doing some super chat giveaways to the people at a chance to win some Hetty Glass. I believe I have some Joe Glass scratchers. You guys, I'm going to pick a few of you guys, and I'm going to scratch them, and if you guys claim a winner, you guys just got to DM Joe Glass, and he'll hook you up. There's rigs, there's pendants, there's a whole bunch of other stuff to win in there. So make sure you guys check that out. Now, without further ado, what's going on, XG?
What's up, dog? What's up? Feeling very American. 4th of July was amazing, dog. I got my 10 fingers still. I was on the I was on the lake, on the jet skis, on the boat. I had a great time. Shout out to America.
Hell yeah. I like hearing that from the perspective of a visitor.
Dog, it's amazing. I'm sure the other non-American loves it.
The part-time here is, because he's part-time, just so you know. But next to him is the one and only Chiclets. What's going on, dog?
What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm ready for this game later, man.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a great game. That's why I'm wearing my jersey today. You know what I'm saying? Right here, dog. It's gonna be a very dope game at the Sunset Lounge. It's going to be going down Hello Kitty night. We're going to go right after the Dr. Green Thumb show. We just head on over there. Hopefully my truck is done. What is it? Ray, thank you for running the boards. Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast. Appreciate you. Also to my right is the imported Canadian. The half American.
North American.
Yeah, the North.
Far north.
Yeah. Technically, he is North American. What's going on, Nitty?
Here, bro. I also had an awesome 4th of July. All day I was singing, proud to be an American.
Okay,
Where's the ego? Where's the ego? Where's the ego?
Look, I'm gonna stop him right there. This fool is proud as hell to be in America, bro. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because number one, a big shout out to Russell Peters for inviting us to his home. You know, it was very cool. I have never drank that much expensive liquor without like somebody telling me to stop.
What'd you drink? What are you drinking?
Every bottle was minimum 18 years aged.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, was it McAllister?
The Scotch?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro,
I don't know.
That's expensive.
Macallan.
It's so expensive you can't even pronounce it.
I drank some King Louis.
How was that one? The homie
Dog.
from the bar says that shit's
I enjoyed it.
not worth the price type of thing.
Well, we weren't paying for it, but
I know, but how is it? How is it?
But all that stuff tasted fine, bro. It was all great, but my favorite one was a Macallan 25.
Did you have
Because I had
Bucanas?
the 18, and then I saw the 20. Look, fool, I'm going to tell you the game plan that I did, right? So we all got welcomed in. It was 4th of July, dog.
What time did you guys show
I
up?
was the
it-
first one there.
But what time? Was it an early party, middle day party?
It was the middle of the day, like 2.
Okay, that's perfect. That's good.
So, no, it was like 4. So I showed up, and at first I'm like, "Look, fool." It was kind of intimidating because there's a guy with a Italian flag for his shirt who looked like he works for Tony Soprano, walking up and down in the driveway.
It wasn't just any guy.
He's not just any guy. I'm gonna tell you who it is right now. But like, it's like he looks like a mafia enforcer, bro, with glasses. And I'm like, I don't want to pull into the driveway. It's open, so I pull to the side. I'm trying to call Nitty, no service. Then this fool closes the gate, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm at the wrong house, fool, because this fool's like looks like straight out like a Soprano type of dude. So then I go up to the gate, and I'm like, yo, is this Russell's house? He takes off his glasses, looking like he's like, who's this guy, right? And then eventually, and like he doesn't really say much. And I was like, yeah, he was on my podcast yesterday. He invited me to the barbecue. And then he was just like, oh, okay. He opens the gate. That guy's Chuck Zito. I don't know if you guys know who Chuck Zito is. That fool was he ran one of the main chapters of the Hells Angels for 25 years.
In New York, the New York chapter.
The New York chapter, dog. This was an actor now, but he's one of these fools.
Is he recognizable?
Oh yeah, when you see him, you'll be like, oh shit, you've seen him in everything.
Yeah. All the classic Italian roles that you think a guy like that might be in, that he's probably been in. Like, he's yoked.
But he wasn't security. He was there to have fun.
He looked like security, bro.
He's Russell's boy, so he's filming a documentary about his life, and whenever he comes to film, he stays at Russell's place.
Oh, nice.
LA.
Dope.
Yeah.
He's a biker though, bro. All bikers look like security.
Yeah, like, because he was walking around the front of the house where the cars were at, and I'm like, all right, those are 3 badass cars there. I was like, can I park my truck in here? And then he let me, like, we parked in there. We showed up, fool. I have never been to a 4th of July invite where everything looked like in the movies. Every cake was red, white, and blue. There was pies. I was just like, man, this
No
is...
tamales?
There was carne asada.
Was it fire? Yeah, food fire.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't the one from, you could tell that it was from a carniceria down the street because it was like white people thin carne asada. It wasn't a thick pieces, but it was great though. But yeah, so we get there, all the American cupcakes and all the American sweets, and I'm like, man, I can't really have a lot of this stuff, but I'm gonna indulge. I finally tried. This fool brings some Indian food, samosas, right? I give it.
What up? You came with something?
I came with samosas.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I called them too. I was like, fool. What am I? I was like, I'll pick up a bottle.
Can't show up empty-handed.
Yeah.
You got to show up with something.
Never.
Yeah, so fool. I tried the samosas. He was all happy that I'm eating. Fool, these are fucking empanadas filled with like peas and masa. Fool, I was just like,
Potatoes and peas.
put some carne in here, bro. I was like, it wasn't something that made me really thirsty. I was like, first of all, bad impression on Indian food. First one.
Samosas slap. This guy's wild.
And then
bro.
he's like, put the salsa.
You've never
on.
eaten anything vegetarian in your life,
I was
dog?
about to say all of a sudden,
Yeah,
all of a sudden it's
come on.
protein only over
Yeah,
here.
come on, dog.
Listen, I get it that it's gonna make me shit better, but it's
Why? It's bread, potatoes.
because you said
peas.
vegetables.
Yeah, potatoes and peas.
That's vegetables.
Look, fool, add some fucking meat to there, bro. Add some meat or cheese in there, bro. There's no reason it should be so bland. Even
It
with
wasn't bland. There's
even with the
spices in it.
chutney. And I tried chutney for the first
This
time
guy,
too.
This guy, he went into it with a hater. He put his hater.
No, I didn't even know it
and
was-
He walked into it.
I didn't even know it was fucking. I was like, "What is this, empanadas?" And then he was like, "Oh, you're eating food." And then I took the first bite, and I was like, "This is masa." I was like, "This." Anyways, nonetheless, though. So this
Put
fool,
on his haterades before he bit into him.
nah, bro.
He's like,
I'm
oh,
a-
Indian food.
bring-
All right.
Bring some to the studio.
I will.
All right, bring some to the studio.
It tasted like a skimpy pupusa.
Yeah, like like a tamale that has too much masa and not meat.
Okay.
Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about? Okay.
That is a problem.
Yeah, food. That's very.
Oh, that's kind of problem. No.
Like you're not gonna
no,
get
no,
mad,
no,
but you're
no,
just
no,
like,
no.
"Fool, I'm thirsty. I wanted some meat."
But in Nitty's defense, the reason a tamal is horrible when it has no meat because you expect meat. This isn't supposed to have meat. So whatever it is, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You get what I mean? A
Yeah,
tamal,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
mad
you're
because
kinda
you're
right,
like, oh
kinda
man,
right.
I can't wait for the fucking la carne roja.
Okay.
And you get one little
Well-
strand of it, and you're like, did I just eat all those carbs?
I wanted
for
to cut
nothing?
one. I wanted to cut it in the middle, put a piece of carne asada in it, and then take a bite. I would be like, "This made it better."
You can get meat samosas though.
Yeah,
Filled with beef or whatever.
Bring
But
some of those next
the
time.
typical, the traditional one is a vegetarian.
We want the
samosa.
American one, bro, with fucking meat.
The American one is vegetarian
Yeah.
too, bro.
All right, so back to this fool being super patriotic. Russell has his house all decorated, super patriotic and stuff, and he has a big inflatable Uncle Sam going like this, right? Like this fool Nitty waits till it's all empty and just takes like a photo shoot with the Uncle Sam, bro.
Yeah, dog.
right.
Like just like a whole photo shoot
Proud
with Uncle.
to be an American.
Yeah, this fool was just. I mean, he's super proud to embrace the.
How were the fireworks? This
American.
fool, Russell claimed, and I'm not saying he's lying, but he said the show was for him. Did you guys feel the show
He
was
was
for
lying.
you guys?
Well, I don't know if he was lying, but because when this year he called them and they're like, oh, they're not doing it this year. But I don't know.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, first of all, it's in Malibu. Half the shit just burned down.
Yeah.
All right, you don't want to.
Touche.
Yeah, you don't. Even if the ocean. You know what was crazy though, that we saw in conspiracy time.
Cause his house is on the top of the hill. It's like it's the highest on the hill, and it looks over the whole ocean. It looks
The
over
smoking
all of
section
Malibu.
was tight because we were just smoking right there, dog, and we're just like, damn, we feel pretty baller for once.
Cause I asked Russell, I was like, yo, where can we smoke? Cause there's kids running around too. I'm like, yo,
Like,
can
who are
we-
the neighbors? Like, I know you guys don't know, but like, who would you
They don't
picture?
even. The neighbors.
I know, but
The
who'd you
neighbors don't
picture?
know. Oh, that Rick Ross lived down the street.
That's what I'm saying. The house is so big. Who you picturing? Like, if he
Did you
told
see Rick Ross Way, the street?
I didn't.
All the way up. It was the Rick Ross Way, and I was like, that's his house. Yeah, it's his house.
Apparently, Jay and Beyonce have a house in that
See,
area.
that's what I
too.
said. Like if Russell said, "Hey, you guys see that purple house over there? That's Michael Jackson's old house. Like,
No, but,
are
like,
the houses that big where you're like believing?"
His place is so like you don't really see your neighbors. You see all the houses down the hill because you're looking over it to the water. It's pretty fucking crazy. It's cool. Nice house.
But full baller ass house. We were smoking right there. But yeah, it was pretty dope.
Back to liquor though. Did he have Bucanas?
Well, if
Well, you're talking about the fucking firiest scotch in the world, and then
Hey,
you bring up
Bucanas has a
Bucanas.
21, dog. Bucana has a good
Nah, bro,
nice one, dog.
this fool had bottles. This
smack
fool had bottles that
Bucana,
like
bro.
I've only seen people that I've only drank thanks to people that bring B-real liquor like that because they want to appease him and give him like the Reyes Mago treatment. You know what I mean? Like they'll I bring you this, sir. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like because don't get me wrong, they try to make it
smoke with you.
Yeah, like let me make an impression. And for a lot of people that don't know, B-real is a drinker and he'll drink amongst like the brotherhood, but he doesn't really like drink like that. And because of that, it's usually me, Ray, Psycho Les, Dom that end up enjoying some of the finest liquors that come by. But yeah, I've seen some bottles there that I was like, yo, this is crazy. There's like special edition bottles. I didn't want to overdo it, but definitely had my fair share because he was like, yeah, help yourself. And
Any other celebrity drops?
Nick Turturro. Nick Turturro.
Turturro, okay.
Yeah, right. He showed up. Started smoking cigars. Was he the only other one that showed up there? There was there was a lot of important people there though. That just did.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's daughter was
yeah.
there.
Shit. How late did you guys stay?
I was there till like 2.
The morning?
I left like
Fuck,
11.
That's what's up. Yeah, you guys kicked it. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Hell yeah, man! But thank you, Russell, for the invite. Thank you, Nitty, for and shout out to Seth, the homie. We're gonna have him on the
Yes, hell yeah, we'll have
podcast
him
soon.
back on.
Yeah,
Russell's the man. Shout out to that guy. That guy is the fucking man.
player. When Tommy says player, that's what Tommy should be talking about, dog. Yeah, dog. That fool's player, dog.
Just seeing him from the show last week, that fool seems like he's fucking real down to earth, bro.
He is, bro.
No,
he has no reason
high
to,
head. No,
he has
like,
no
none of
reason
that.
to be helping me. We have no, you know what I mean?
You know what was the funniest thing, bro? He has his kid running around, and he wasn't dressed like a kid. He was like dressed like he was like ready to be on Love Island. like this kid had an open shirt, bro, showing off his kid what is it, abs, like literally dressed like some fool who's ready to go to a day party, a day trip. Although the little kids are dressed like little kids, but this fool, and then in the middle of it, he's like, "Yeah, I'm Russell Peters," and he started like, remember?
He started pretending to be
Yeah,
his
he
dad.
started pretending to be his dad. I'm just like, fool, this was
This
this was gonna rack him up, dog.
the kids lately, at least the ones I've seen or the ones I see around LA and my nephew sometimes, they're dressed fresh as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, man, because they got the inch. It's different, dog.
Oh, I never cared about keeping my shoes clean, bro. With
and it's
soccer.
LA, bro.
Yeah, but
LA
still.
especially.
Yeah, like in a Minnesota or some shit like that, I don't see kids worrying about his fucking boots being dirty.
It's like if you're any big city, man, the culture of fashion is so much higher. You go to a small town, it's like same shit.
I think it's kind of lame. Well, when you're a kid, be a kid. I remember really just running in my sneakers. I would buy them and didn't care to crease
Okay,
them and play soccer.
But you
with
didn't
them
have the pressure
and
of the
just-
internet. You
Yeah.
didn't have the pressure of the internet or all these other little kids being influenced by all these apps, bro. That's the beauty about our childhood, bro. We were the last generations. Like, I remember myself I would have played hours with my wrestling toys, and in my head there was a match going on, bro, because there was no phone to look at. I had to wait for Monday Night Raw, and I had to watch The Simpsons beforehand. So my mind was working, bro. And sadly, a lot of these kids, unless you have 100% time to be a full-time parent, and I'm talking about guiding them like a fucking baby fucking bird gets guided every step of the way, it's hard to keep these kids from being influenced by a lot of shit, bro. That's why it's all in unison.
Number one thing, screen.
It's true.
Time.
And everything is so like prevalent on the internet that like kids are getting made fun of. So if you're not wearing a name brand, they're gonna
if you
call
don't have a
poor.
Labubu, it's fucking I'm clowning you.
Yeah.
And if you have one,
you're
I'm
gay.
jacking you.
Oh.
Yeah, or
You got fucked up shoes? Let me record those and put them on the internet.
Yeah. And then not to mention, bro, like the truth, like the bullying, all that stuff. There's so much pressure into being a kid in today's world than there was before, and it's like unnecessary pressure, but you kind of welcome it in by letting your child have a phone.
But you see, it
by
becomes
letting them go run wild and be influenced. Like, bro, if you don't, like, there's no reason, like, if you don't feel your kid's gonna go to a sleepover, I don't give a fuck if the whole school's there, bro. You gotta stand your ground, bro. Like, straight up, bro, because all that shit that stood your ground is what made you a decent person. And there's a lot of people that are not so decent out there from a younger generation because of all these pressures.
Because what happened is people aren't getting beat up anymore. The bullying back in the day used to be you get beat up, you get jumped a little bit. Now the bullying is psychological. They live in your head. They're on the internet. They comment
lives
on all your
forever.
shit.
Yeah, it's forever,
dude.
bullying.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare is way worse
Bro,
than physical warfare.
you shit your pants in school, right? Let's just say you shit your pants in school. Some kid fucking records it. Let's just say, if God forbid it becomes a meme or goes viral, you're forever gonna be the shit pants kid.
Yeah, you're
Back
already.
then, you
Back
was
then-
able to move schools.
Move to another
Worst
school,
case scenario, you
starting
move
off
school.
fresh.
Yeah, you never shit your
Or-
pants.
Yeah, bro. No more shit pants. I'm fucking
only
new face
500
here.
people know.
Yeah.
The internet, millions.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And the
If
reason
your whole
food,
school finds out you shit your pants, you don't even have to move schools. By next year, something else will happen. It's not
Hopefully.
recorded like that. It just becomes lore.
Yeah,
you know?
hopefully something
But
else
now
happens.
lore has receipts.
it's like Mean Girls, the book, the burn book.
Exactly, yes. But it's live on Instagram, and the whole school will roast you.
I mean, well, right now, this fool knows. So with your homie Yuri and Pot Smoke,
Pot Lord.
Pot Lord, they're out there roasting each other, like trolling with receipts. Like, you used to hit your wife. I'll show you videos on the live stream, and I'm just like, whoa, entertained.
Show the
For those of
video.
you guys that don't know, that he's talking about these two guys. Used to be on No Jumper. Then they had Biggest Bro. Biggest Bro still up there with Blasey, House Phone, Pot Lord, and wherever they decide to replace Yuri for the week. But then Yuri branched off and did his own thing because it's some falling out. And I want to say, like, all that stuff, bro, that, like, all that ego and all the pressures, because even, like, as an adult, bro, like, if you were out there doing your own thing, back then, there was no reason you needed to hear what homie down here thought about you. But now, bro, it's different, bro. It's fucking different. And that's kind of like what's going on, bro. Like, you have a falling out. Your ego is being fueled by people who watch online. So you feel you have something to prove to your viewers. And then they're just like, you know, somebody's like, oh, well, I guess you're a pussy. And then the other person's like, no, I guess you're a pussy. Or what about, like, hey, this fool had your back and they didn't. It's just at the end of the day, bro, that's very messy. It's unprofessional. And if you guys were really homies, it wouldn't have get that. Shouldn't even get that far.
Dude, like
Somebody
me-
should be the bigger man and be like if
me,
the moment
yeah.
kids start being involved and all this stuff, like if, like, for example, if like me and this were going at it, but then all of a sudden this will brings up my lady, and then I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna be like, look, fool, all bullshit aside, that went too far.
If
And
I see you,
if you don't apologize, my nigga, I'm gonna run one with you just off GP, because I feel like that's a line you cross, and I gotta let you know that that's too far. If you don't apologize and own it as a man. But I'm not gonna go back and forth and stoop on your level. But people have these ego fights fueled by the viewers, bro. And half these people that are watching these fucking these fights and all this shit, like, or that are fueling all these things, they don't really care about you, dog. They're there for your fucking crash out. Like, the support. Dog, the support of the people that fucking buy your merch, the support of the people that show up next time you do a pop-up live, that fucking know all these little weird things about you and that fucking want to help you and all this stuff. You know what I mean? For, like, you know, for all the Dab Waxingtons you have, like, there's 1,000 fools that are fucking willing to fucking watch and wait for your downfall. So I don't know, man.
Some people love to watch people fail because They're haters, bro, because people aren't doing things themselves, and they get mad at seeing other people do things, and it would make them happy to watch you fail, so that they could be like, "Yeah, see, can't do that shit," justifying themselves why they don't do it.
Sometimes, bro, like just letting it go is probably the best thing you can do, bro.
Yeah, just moving on, not reacting. If somebody's trying to make you react, the best thing you can do is not react, because it's like, hey,
You put the
look at
fire
me,
out.
I'm trying to make you react. And
You put the
ignore them.
fire out instead of fanning it.
Yeah.
Like somebody's like it's like if I were to go right here and just light this up, and then I'm just like, oh, the table's gonna light on fire, and then it's like Xavier just throws dirt on it, puts it out, no problem starts. But instead Xavier's like, yo, you know what? Let's see how big the fire can get. That's you responding to shit. Like that's really what it comes down to. You,
Walk away.
Walked away.
Are you gonna get over it, Ezone?
huh?
Are you gonna get over it, Ezone?
Get over what?
Mexico handling you guys this Sunday, dog. I don't care about the handball. That handball was unintentional, dog. That was a W. We needed a W after all the deportations. I was really upset if the was not gonna come true. I'm like,
America
oh.
responded. 45 billion more in ice aid. But that was all because of that win right there. If you guys would have just let us win, if you guys now we're gonna be posted up in front of soccer fields for ASO camps.
Oh, dog. What a game.
But that's like an
man.
American team versus a Spanish team, like an actual soccer team.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you expect?
So you over it, Ezone?
I'm not
You're
over it.
upset. I
Dog.
saw you.
I was upset, bro. Like I mean, shout out to LAFC for like I feel like they kind of like really got me like super involved in the soccer lifestyle and just kind of like keeping up with it, watching it is like I never subscribed to a sport where like I feel like I had to watch the game even if I'm not there. But like you know like now I have my teams that I support and I fucking be fucking with. But yeah, dog, I was watching the Gold Cup shit and it's the second time they won, right?
Back to back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back to back.
They did that back in 2011. They won it back to back.
No World Cup though, right?
Shut up.
What,
you.
bro?
Fuck you. We gotta compete with El Salvador. Our biggest. It's literally Mexico, USA, almost every fucking year, and then once in a while Puerto Rico goes in there, or Canada fucking makes it come through.
Canada.
Did you just say Canada?
Canada.
Are you talking
yeah.
about white people?
That's how. That's
What the fuck?
Our Mexicans say it. Canada.
Hey, bro, I don't know what happened to the Canadian teams, bro, but they were starting out strong this
Yeah, we're
season
good,
at the
bro.
MLS.
Yeah, bro.
And all of a sudden, the what is it? They got their asses whipped by the worst team in the league this weekend. Galaxy beat them.
Galaxy?
Yeah, they beat them 3-0, and I was like, all right,
At least we didn't lose to Mexico.
hey, bro. Hey, bro. All I know is that all those players got detained at the center, bro.
With the Mexicans and the Canadians, same room.
You know what?
That was a penal, though. That was a handball.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was,
You know,
dog.
you know fundamental soccer. He was falling.
I
and
get
that was
it.
a
You're not
directional
gonna
way
break
to-
your. Yeah, I get it. But
But-
the hand touched the ball, and if it would have been in MLS, it would have been up and on.
Yeah, you do what you can to stay away from that, bro.
You know what was another thing that tripped out for? I watched the MLS kickouts from back in the day. I didn't know that these fools used to fucking run. Yeah. Dog, that they should bring that shit back. That shit was hard.
What?
Fool, I'm gonna see if Ray could fucking look up a fucking clip. So there's an MLS fucking shootouts, and of course, don't get mad if it's just Galaxy because they were the only team in that time. But they made it to the finals. But like, fool, the penalties, like a shootout for the MLS, these fools used to be in the fucking square, and instead of shooting it, these fools used to fucking run and go heads up with the goalie, dog. You know how much harder it is to make a goal? Nobody used to score, fool. It used to be fucking badass if you scored. That shit was hard, dog.
I mean, I think I remember it was kind of embarrassing. That's not how you do a penalty kick.
Fool, that shit's tight, though.
The only MLS did it, and that's why no one took them serious, dog. You're like, what the fuck are you guys doing? They're always trying to. The penalty's supposed to be a penalty, which means
You make your own league, fool.
That's pretty fun, though.
That's kind of tight, bro. Right there, that's hard.
for what? So you
I kind of feel like it'd be easier.
So what up? So that happens after you get hurt, like a normal penalty instead of the other penalty.
No, like that's a penalty shootouts.
tie game.
Like tie games is like you had like the tiebreaker and like yeah. Yeah, straight up,
They
bro.
should do
Embarrassing.
two people
Don't do that
with a
shit.
goalie and a defender.
Don't do that shit. Don't bring that shit to the World
Yeah,
Cup. Don't bring that
that'd be
shit
more
to the
fair.
fucking
I
Liga.
think that's easier to do that.
Bro, you guys haven't played soccer. Don't listen. Why
I
are we
have.
listening to you
Once
guys?
the
Two
goalie-
people.
Once the goalie hits the floor,
We're not
Yeah,
talking
you can
Easy-
just-
yeah, you know how easy
And
that is.
with today's player, bro, like a Boanga or like somebody like like the Salvadorian kid, fucking I forget his name right now, but what is it? Fools like that could easily be scoring some crazy ass goals, even some cool ass hat tricks.
Yeah.
That shit would be like some crazy shit, bro. Like or even as much as I don't like the motherfucker, somebody like Messi, like bro, like he could just eat because though I've been watching a lot of the fucking Miami games. I do get it why this fool is considered. Cause fool, it's like everybody else freezes up when there's like 3 players on him, and this fool's just able to just whoop 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 and still get it. I'm like, bro,
I feel like
he
it's
just
like,
has control of that shit, bro. And
Bro, he's playing against, to him, second division players. That's MLS. Well, he's looking great. Tell him to go do that shit in Europe.
well, it's not
Tell
our
him to
fault.
go
It's
do that shit in England.
It's not our fault. We started in '96, fool.
I'm just saying. That's why he looks so good. I'm not hating on him, but. And that's another thing.
You do sound like a hater.
Huh? Well, I've never been a Messi fan. I'll be
Sounds like
honest with you.
XG.
I'm not a
XG
Messi fan either, but I can't deny that
Cristiano.
like the way this fool.
Cristiano's way better, bro. Have you ever seen Cristiano play, bro?
Cristiano's done,
if you
fool.
find him good, Cristiano plays way better. Taller, more athletic.
You just think he looks
No,
better.
now you're just talking about-
yeah, like you sound like a girl, bro.
Sounds like you want to fuck.
like
Sounds like you want to fuck him.
yeah.
Way better looking. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
And he's not short.
but we're talking about being a
good,
baller.
He's better. I really think he's better. If I had to pick him, I'd pick him over Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hey, but who's in the MLS though? Messi.
This fool's in Saudi Arabia getting paid racks too.
Nobody's watching but fucking oil fucking recruiters or whatever.
This has money.
Yeah, it's the money, dude.
Yeah.
He's getting paid.
Like,
he's
that's-
getting paid, and he's already as famous as you can be.
Yeah.
Famous.
He doesn't need
he's
to
more
be-
famous. I think he's way more. I think he's more. Ray, look this up. Who's more famous?
same
Look,
level.
I just
You're not gonna find out who's as good.
I just think at the end of the day, Messi fucking gives a fuck more about the sport than fucking CR7 because he didn't have to fucking come play for the MLS, and the fact that they made that deal so fucking big, it just lets you know that big players see the longevity and something like that. He took ownership of the team, and then you also have players like Giardini or whatever. What is it? The fool who I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he came back. He's part owner of the LAFC.
Look.
These old big time players who are fucking ballers, world class ballers, they recognize the value in the league, bro. You fools are hating, dog.
They just want to buy a business in America.
Yeah.
Somebody said XG has a crush on him. That's all.
for sure.
He's not
Because the way you said it, he said he's taller, he's better
And we're
looking.
talking about skill, and then he starts bringing the.
Well, I said
cosmetics
taller.
into
How is
it.
taller not part of
He has
skill?
such a nice smile.
After that, what'd you say?
No, I said, and then you guys were getting. I was
No,
like, well,
he
he's
said
better looking.
something
We're gonna
else.
put that
He
in
was
there.
like,
I am gonna put
he
that
said
in
you should look at his calves.
I mean, he is a model for fucking.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it.
His wife is hotter too, by the way. Just
That was a
throwing
better
that out there.
compliment.
Just
Who's
throwing that out
happier,
there.
fool?
Just
Who's
throwing-
happier, dog?
Cristiano's
Cristiano's
a robot.
wants to cuck his wife, make his wife sit in the chair while he fucks her. His husband.
I'd let Cristiano watch me bone his lady.
No, she sits on the
lady
couch
watches
while
you
you
vote
fuck him,
Oh no,
or he fucks you. Cuck the wife.
that's a new,
Hey.
that's not cucking.
Reverse cut.
Reverse
First
cut.
cut.
Hey, speaking of LAFC, dog, and I want to bring this up. Did you guys see what happened to the homie Taco's Way?
What happened?
He's banned from BMO.
Why? What did he do?
There's a video that resurfaced of this fool at like a party, like he had major like Trumpers and rally and all this stuff, and he's like pictures with him in a MAGA hat and just going hard, right, and just like in this party, and he wasn't really speaking out on it, and then he owns the fucking a business that is Mexican, like Taco's Way. It's so
Now it's Tacos No Way.
So that fool's restaurant is out the BMO. The 3252s, they made a fucking big issue. They don't fuck him, so he's not welcome in the stadium no more. And then all these fools are protesting at his fucking restaurant and all this shit.
But wait.
They
You
canceled him.
said he got banned. Did LAFC ban him, or they just don't want him there? There's two different things, bro. This whole
They don't want him there because
okay,
it's
they don't call it banned. But he can go si quiere ir.
He's
Well-
backbooked.
Well, yeah, the article said banned. I'll tell you, that's what the article said.
I mean, banned. That means that you literally the foundation.
I think it's because it raises a risk for shit to pop off
Then
because people know what's
you-
up.
you don't
It's
think
for
that-
his safety and for the safety of others too.
Yeah, so just because he publicized it, he's gonna get banned? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of the owners voted for Trump. Let me tell you that. A lot of those people that are sitting there acting like they're not part of the situation or the problem.
It's just the other
became part of the
Raza that are
problem.
mad at him.
Yeah, but the fact that whether whoever voted for what, the organization still recognized that a lot of their fan base is Latino, and they let these fools express
No, I
themselves.
100% agree.
Like unlike other organizations,
Look.
and at the end of the day, too, one of the biggest things for one of the biggest things for BMO too is that they're in the heart of LA, and 80% of the people that work there are people from the community.
Like I said-
Like they hired people
Locals.
from the community,
Look.
and that is
Look,
commendable in its
like-
own
like-
way.
like I
Whether
said-
whoever people voted for there or not,
Like
they're not
I-
acting like the Dodgers.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's not like the Dodgers.
Well, look, like I said, them taking Taco Ways out of the stadium, that's their business. They could do whatever they want. But banning him from the stadium because he has his political thoughts, that's some bullshit. I'll be honest with you. If you don't want to sell his tacos, 100% I agree.
But how did you tell him?
Somebody's like,
You just text him and say, tacos, no way.
and all that shit, you're under their rules, their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Keaton? Keaton didn't even fight in the fucking BMO stadium. They caught him for some shit in
I said
St.
that.
Louis, and then they didn't welcome him to the stadium for fucking 6 months. And yes, he was technically, he could have showed up because some of the other homies, now that the ban is over, they were there. Like they were banned too, but they showed up for like 1 or 2 games. So yes, you can show up, but the fact that they acknowledge it is kind of like, it raises the risk because there's a lot of fools that are just like, you know,
Well, then shouldn't you get banned?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying, you're out here talking about shouldn't you get banned, homie? Why are we
What?
picking on him, homie?
I don't have. I'm not.
Because he has
I don't
a
have
big
a bit. I
company,
don't
he's
have
got
a
money?
business that fucking.
Oh, so
that's
because he's
off
got
the
money,
backs of people.
because he's got money and he has a business, he has to get canceled. That's
power,
fucked
bro.
up.
If
That's the
they're
problem
really
with that.
mad, if they're really mad, let the people speak and not
Shouldn't you
support
be
their
deported?
business.
If that's the
Leave
case,
them.
For what?
if that's the case, if I really wanted to stand by the things you're kind of like accusing me, I would
I'm
have
not
been.
accusing you of anything. I'm just saying if
Because if I was really hardcore like that, like and people would want to see me that way, I would have been called that shit on your ass if I wanted to claim to be a real American.
what though? Dude, what are you gonna claim for? I have a social. You're not. I'm a dreamer. It's not as bad as you think it is. I swear. Like you guys are thinking. I'm not. No, I just obviously it's fucking whatever you think it is. But that's not the point. Now you're mad because I'm the one who's supposedly banned you. For all I'm saying, if we're gonna stand by that, you shouldn't be showing up either.
Not even that, bro. It's media, right? Maybe they had the interview and they didn't say he was banned. Maybe they said, yeah, he can't come here. We don't want to fuck with him, like the casino, right? When you fucking play too good, they say, hey, don't play this game, right? Hey, don't come here. And the media takes it out of proportion, right? They have to say ban because clickbait, right? How do you get someone's
Well, that's what I've
attention?
been saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
I don't
Okay.
like when you guys fight.
No, we're not fine. I'm just saying. I'm 100%. I'm 100% when saying I just think
Hey,
it's all media.
If he's
because-
claiming me, if he's accusing me to be a real American, then I should just call ICE on him. Then
It's like when your dad hits you and you're like, I'm gonna tell my school that you hit me.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, go tell them. Go tell them.
Tell them now,
See if
see
you
what
come home and I don't
happens.
beat your
Yeah.
ass.
And then people do the same shit, dog. I told
course.
my mom I was gonna call the cops. She's like, "Here's the number. Do it. You want to go to a foster home? Do it.
Yeah, this was calling me Tacos Way, but I've been harboring an illegal alien here for fucking years.
I'm not. I just think it's messed up. I think it's messed up that he's getting banned. I'm kind of.
I was like running a federal charge that I could get for fucking being homies with this fool and having employment here, but I'm a bad guy just as bad
Hey,
as Tacos
no one
Way,
said
right?
friendship was cheap, brother.
Hey, man, Batman has to be the bad guy sometimes too, bro.
Hey, bro. Come on, dog.
But right now, it's tacos.
I saw him apologize. I feel bad. Like I said, I just
The
feel bad for the
fucking-
guy. Like it sucks. It sucks.
The
That's
fucking
it.
the AI apology?
Oh, dog. You think everyone's apologizing through AI now?
What is an AI, bro? Honestly,
is
who,
an AI?
who wants to write for hours anymore? I didn't want to do it in high school.
That's
I
crazy.
didn't do it. You know, like,
That's crazy
what?
that you can just give the prompt to ChatGPT and then say, make it sound like a high schooler. And they could probably do that. Are people writing anything? Like, are you going to school and actually writing and actually putting
Man,
You
If
can tell when
ChatGPT
people
was-
write it because there's mistakes.
But you could
Yeah.
probably
I would go
tell
in there and
ChatGPT.
mistake it up.
Yeah, and tell ChatGPT, yo, mistake it up, dog.
But that's the
Stick it up.
that's the skill now. You do it perfect, and then you go read it yourself and do a little.
yeah, the skill is making it human.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
good at that.
like,
I'm
oh,
stupid.
I
Comma-
wish I had ChatGPT when I was in school. I would never have dropped out.
Tell me about it.
I'd be coding for NASA.
But then I don't think I'll be where I am now.
It's true. But we should all go to school now and try to get as far as we can so we can find out if XG's conspiracies are true
I don't think
or not.
school is not the same anymore.
It's not.
I want to get
feel
into
like it's not.
NASA and find out if the Earth is flat for XG.
Like think about it. Do you think you're gonna take some homework and do it knowing that you could find all the answers on the internet? I was pretty good at fucking cheating back then. Think about like how much better I could have
now.
been now because
And
I'm not
that's-
about to learn algebra.
Honestly, that's what it was, right? Because a lot of the shit they were trying to push on you wasn't something you're gonna use in life.
But probably
So-
people failing the tests when they have no internet and they have to just do the test. No?
Not even then, bro.
Because if they're using ChatGPT for everything, they're not actually learning anything.
Bro, they don't.
So when you have to do a test,
if power and internet and shit like that goes out, they're the first to die. No skills.
well, a lot of us. Like, do you guys know how like a battery works, dog?
What skills you got, Nitty? Like you got a skill, like an actual,
think
like a job skill. Like right now, if they
Tra-
told
you
you
have a
stand
tech.
up is illegal for some reason, you can't do stand up. What are you
could I
doing,
do?
Nitty?
With your hands.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Selling crack, I guess, brother. Make
See,
some
like
quick
I
money.
did handyman work for a long time, for maybe for like 3 years. I know how to like clean carpet, paint.
Yeah, do that for a week and then come sell crack with me.
No, you do them together simultaneously.
Fool, eventually robots are gonna take those day laborer jobs too.
Nah, those they're not. They're still wild till they take that away.
Fool,
dog.
they have robots that follow you like an assistant now. I thought about buying one for $2,000.
Yeah, they do. That's just. And here's the thing: it's getting more cost efficient,
Yeah,
The dangerous
like $2,000
part-
is obtainable,
bro. Like they've been robots out for a while, but they're just fucking 50K, 100K. Get like ball, like the famous people have them. Fucking
Tell Russell
influencers
Peters to
have
get
'em.
one, dude.
What?
Oh, a robot.
Have you seen the robot dogs? People have robot dogs in fucking the public now.
So aren't those like attack dogs?
No, they're just.
They're like security
they-
dogs in China.
Hey, when fucking the owner says, "Hey, we need all the dogs to come back and attack everybody," it can happen, I'm sure. But right now, they're friendly.
It's like Tesla shit.
Have you guys seen iRobot?
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
one of those.
right? I watched that the other day just because I was like, let me refresh my memory.
I
what
just don't want
happened.
the face. I don't want the face that one comes with though. Like they look kind of like they look kind of creepy. Like I want the robots from like iRobot. It's the Will Smith one, right?
Yeah, the Will Smith.
Yeah,
one.
like that one, but not with that face. You know?
I mean, have you ever played Fallout, the game?
Yeah.
You
I watched
guys-
the show though.
But you guys can watch things with Will Smith still. After he got slapped, and
That
I
movie
found out
got
he's
made
a
like
cuck,
10
it's
years
like, I
ago,
can't see
bro.
him.
That movie
I
is-
just picture him. I just picture him making iRobot and his girl just getting plastered at
You do
home,
know
dog,
iRobot,
Like the whole
you-
time.
you do know
I
it
just, like,
came out.
I can't watch him being like.
Well,
the alpha
somebody
male.
had to pay for the house she's getting fucked in.
I agree. I just don't. I can't see him be the alpha male in any movie now because I'm like, you're a cuck. Like you're not this person who's.
Ray, what
supposed to
year
save
did
the world.
what year did that movie come out?
Early
He's been a
2000s,
cuck since that
probably.
year, dog.
Okay, but he didn't get slapped till fucking or he didn't
That's
slap
what I said
nobody
years
like
ago.
then.
That's what I'm saying. Now
Yeah.
that I watch him, like I can't watch I Am Legend. No, it's I Am Cuck. Like there's no way it's I Am Legend.
No, it's still a good movie.
It's
This
just
is-
I
Come
see him
on.
differently. I see
Me
him as
too,
a person
but
differently.
still.
I'm like, you're lame.
Hold on, but we're talking about robots. You know that fucking movie with the fucking Teslas? I forgot what it was called, but they took control of the Teslas and they all just started.
Oh,
crashing
that at
into
the end
each
of the
other.
world, and then they all
Oh,
started
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen with anything that's robotic, like those dogs and
Bro,
any robot you buy.
If Vegas can get hacked into, who
Get
can't?
robbed.
and get robbed.
When
who
did this
can't?
happen? Who robbed Vegas?
Like 6 months ago.
No, little
MGM. It was like 2 other casinos.
All the
Ev-
MGM stuff.
Everything fucking was like the lights were going on and off. The computers were shutting down.
They were down
Nobody
for
could look.
days.
They had hacked the whole system, right? And they couldn't figure it out. And it was some crypto people, and they're like, "Hey, bro, give us 22 million in this account, and we'll make everything go away." And they had no choice. That even the FBI told these
Yeah.
fools like, "You have to pay up because we can't figure this out right now." And they fucking paid that shit, and everything went back to normal.
oh shit! So they could just do that anytime they want.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the casino's also working on making
fixing
on
that,
fixing
yeah.
that shit because you're not gonna just let that slide and be like, "Well, come rob us again."
Yeah. Flaw in the system, bro. It's everywhere. Loopholes.
Yo, E-Zone.
That's crazy.
It was last November when I started working out.
Yo, E-Zone. You know how you're talking about robots and like iRobots and shit. You think that homie for extra? What's his name?
For extra,
What? You think he's gonna end up with a robot hand?
look for that shit.
That shit was wild.
There's mad conspiracies behind the reason he got his hands blown up, and I'll tell you the one I believe.
Who's
Dog.
this guy?
All right,
Play
so
the video, but tell him what happened the day before he got his hand blown up. This whole bro.
it was no, that was the same day.
No,
That-
but yeah, he's out there like, oh, I'm
No, that was the same day. That was that morning.
Is
Fool.
the rapper guy?
Yeah. So look, fool. You guys know. I actually know about this because I talked to some of the Crips in my neighborhood, and he's from 40s. So that's right by the O'Reilly, bro.
I'll
Right.
beep it out for the real.
Yeah, yeah. That's right by the O'Reilly right there. So. And I know that again, niggas be getting down at that O'Reilly, dog. Like I seen that shit. There's always cops there. That's like a very famous O'Reilly for fools that fucking bang, right? So like what is it like? This fool, he's become popular off of No Jumper as per usual, and this fool recently he's loud, he's energetic, and he's known for fighting. He's supposed to fight this guy Aaron the plumber.
Don't no more.
Yeah,
What's
like
his
he's
name? Eric the plumber?
Aaron the plumber. They're like he's this other fitness guy. So these fools are supposed to fight because they're both famously known for
This fool's
fighting.
huge, bro. This fool's a fucking animal, dog. He's a big ass Crip guy.
So look, there was this new character from St. Louis that was added to the fucking mix, and No Jumper. This was called 607 Unk or some shit like that. And this was like from St. Louis, dog, and this was on some like voodoo ass shit. I already felt I was vibe from the first time I had seen him.
Oh no, you're going there, E-Zone?
Look, fools from St. Louis, like, or from places like that, they do a lot of voodoo shit.
Black Santeria.
Yeah, exactly, like African shit, bro. So,
Santeria.
Like never eat, never eat spaghetti on the first date type of shit.
yeah, like that kind of shit. So this
What does that even mean?
So
Can I
hold on,
explain
let me finish my story. So this fool has his fucking nails painted black. He has a lot of vibes off him, dreadlock shit. He's saying these little weird things that only somebody who's like very into mysticism says, right? So he's said a lot of disrespectful shit because he's not from LA and LA hood. So he says a lot of disrespectful words to like certain fools. So he triggered this fool for extra, and this fool was like, "You ain't about to disrespect my hood like that." And I guess off air, he told him, he was like, "If you keep acting like that, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And like he told him he threatened to kill him. He was gonna fuck him up, right? And this fool wasn't tripping. Like the weird old guy wasn't tripping. And then like he just was like, "I ain't about to fight you," you know what I mean? And this and that. And like everybody says that this conspiracy happened because the next day 4 Extra went to go buy some fireworks, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to blow somebody up. I'm about to throw this in your car and blow this up, right?" So and he's holding a quarter stick of dynamite. Like these are M80s, like these are really big ones. And his hand blew, or this thing, they were trying to throw it off the car, and it blew up in the car. And apparently there's another person who their face blew off as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, but they haven't really said anything about it. But his whole hand has blown up, and the whole conspiracy has been that because he threatened that voodoo guy, this motherfucker, he posted up some very cryptic ass stuff in his story after he got threatened, like he was doing some crazy shit. I don't know what kind of fucking duck, geese he killed or whatever to make it happen, but my theory is that this motherfucker hexed him. And that's the theory that a lot of people are going by, because the next day 607 Unk is fired from No Jumper. Shit ain't right for you no more. Like shit just takes a complete fucking turn.
He ate spaghetti on the first date. Basically.
Type shit.
What does that mean, though?
So never eat spaghetti on the first date. So out there in St. Louis and Louisiana, when a female wants you to fall in love and shit, and they really like you, they're told, or they've been told, like a witch will tell them, like, "Oh, if you want him to fall in love with you, just make some red spaghetti or something, and you put your
They put their blood in the
there.
spaghetti, bro, and it's
Fall
supposed
in
to have,
love. So
From
Plus-
a restaurant, you could.
but it's not
from her
not
house.
just like blood, bro. It's like it's a whole fucking thing.
But,
It's called an amarre. So you tie the person down to you.
So you gotta be
So-
careful what you eat on the first date.
But
Make
what
sure
if you're
it
at a
ain't red.
restaurant? That's if you're eating at her house.
She could have gone to the
Yeah.
chef. She could have gone to the chef and fucking, "Hey, what's up? Put this on."
You don't
there."
tell her
know?
where we're going.
Yeah.
Don't eat red. Just don't eat red on the first date.
I love
It's that simple.
pasta.
Never eat. Yeah, Nitty's trying to find a way to eat spaghetti on the first date, no matter what. You don't eat spaghetti on the first date. It's that simple, Nitty. God, fuck.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna end up. I was like, you're gonna end up eating spaghetti on the first date and getting some nobody bitch pregnant.
What if I make it?
Just don't eat it. When you go to the bathroom, she might be like, "Oh, perfect timing."
Bleeds her
Bleed
blood
right in there,
her pussy
dog.
is right into
Yes,
my
bro,
fucking pasta.
tampon in your spaghetti.
Yeah, bro. But that's the theory. That's the theory behind. That's the theory behind this dude's hand and all this stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
I don't know,
that shit
but
is
yeah,
real,
the guy 607 Unk got fired from No Jumper, so he's no longer there. 4 extras in the hospital. And then what's another thing?
dude. The voodoo guy got fired.
Yeah.
Why? He's gonna voodoo them.
No,
I would promote him.
he said he didn't feel safe no more after that whole thing that happened because the guy threatened to kill him.
I would give him a raise, promote him, and be like, protect me.
Do good voodoo.
Yeah, good voodoo, voodoo or whatever.
But yeah, dude went back to St. Louis though.
Oh, you see that Gucci Mane? I think Gucci Mane want to go see him in the hospital.
It was not Gucci Man. It was
Was it?
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. My bad.
Way off,
Different
bro.
black guy.
Yeah, he's just making up.
No, I saw it was a famous person. I knew you knew. I thought it was.
Tommy's in the house, huh?
Tommy's in the house.
Yeah, for real. Tommy's in the house over here, dog.
Hey, but I gotta give it to you. After seeing all those hands blown off, I saw a couple. I saw some guy try to get his car out of a hood, and then I see
This
dumbass
guy's doing
that
fireworks.
shit. Come on,
you talk
bro.
shit about me, and then you went and did fireworks.
Big
You
old
did it.
ones, bro. Big old boxes.
Talking
Like, look,
shit.
I just laid it, fool.
Fireworks are fun. Everyone should do them.
It was my
Don't-
little nephew's first birthday, dog.
Don't hold dynamite in your hand, but
Yeah.
you can hold a Roman candle. You can hold fucking
No, that just
small
sounds
things.
crazy too.
Oh,
I never
come
lit a firework.
First of all, I didn't buy them. It was my little cousin who was gonna be going to the game today. What is it? Well, he's been here before. Like, what is it? The fool that comes hang out sometimes with the dog,
How do you say cousin in Spanish?
primo.
Hey, primo.
So he had some, and then we were just lighting him up. Fool. This fool, a cop got smoked down the street, right? By the liquor store. By the liquor store, by my cousin was living there, right? Yeah. And by this park, and the cops were there the whole fucking time, right? So we're just like, fool, you still gonna light the fireworks? She's like, they're fucking busy, bro. So these fools are just lighting them, and the cops are like down the street, and they're not doing anything, right, fool? So then this fucking neighbor lady comes outside. She's like, excuse me, we're trying to sleep. I have a baby, and this is and that. He was like, so what? It's my fucking son's first birthday. I'm celebrating him. And then he was like, you want to go tell the cops? She's like, I'm gonna call the cops. He was like, they're right there. And the fucking lady's like, it's not lying. They're all right there. And we just keep blowing them up. And then the fool was just like, man, why don't you go back inside?
Man, there's fireworks happen like what?
It was like probably like 8:30, bro.
4 days a year.
All right.
Fucking relax. Let people do their fireworks.
No, but wait up.
This is America.
Are these fines really coming in?
Yeah, they are.
Like, say you're gonna get one.
No, I'm not gonna get one. It was in my
just
house.
said you lit one. Whose house is that person's house gonna get one?
My grandma's house?
That's what I mean, because they're like saying, "Oh, you guys ain't fucking ready." And if you lit 3 of them, that's $3,000, $30,000. Is they're just, and they're saying they get the homeowners no matter what, even if you're renting.
No, I think it's like, it's not if you lit 3 of them, fool. So the first time you get a citation, it's like $1,000. If they have to come back type shit, and like let's say you keep popping them for December 31st, you pop another one, your residence is gonna be like, it's the second one, that's $3,000. It's like a fucking ticket.
Officer, get the fuck out of here. It's my primo's.
Okay.
They're not even showing
birthday.
up though. Like they're really not even showing up. They're just like they're sending the drones. I already told you how it works, bro. It's the same way they track the bullets when motherfuckers be shooting in the
But it
air.
doesn't sound like you know because you keep lighting them.
It wasn't my house.
And not only did you light it, but I saw how close that tree was.
Yes.
Yeah, that tree was close. Yeah.
This guy's a hypocrite,
That palm
bro.
tree.
It's like when you catch the principal off work and he's smoking weed at his house, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm not at work, dude. Look,
You're
bro,
a
I gotta
normal
be a good
person?
example to them.
Where do you
alright?
buy these? For real, I don't buy fireworks. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Like, where do you really buy them no more? Because I
Talk to
really
my-
don't see the signs.
Talk to my primo.
Well, there's not no fucking signs for these illegal
stands,
fireworks.
The stands, though. There used to be stands back in the day.
Or go to
They do sell, those are legal fireworks, and they sell them at like all these counties. You can literally, it's called TNT fireworks. You can look up those little stands.
little
Or go to the.
Those are weak. Those
Go
are
to the
weak.
reserves, native reserves.
Bro, have you seen how many places blew up because of fireworks this year?
Yeah, how many firework buildings blew up? Yeah.
That's wild.
Some girl died because one of those E-zone fireworks, it tipped over and then it went in her house. Y la mató, dog.
And what was she doing?
The guy that lit it
I
went
didn't
to
make
jail.
those fireworks, bitch.
What, the house?
It's an E-zone
what-
type of fireworks.
No,
big ass one.
the house set on fire?
Well, those are just regular fireworks, dog.
It went to her living room.
How did she die?
I think it hit her. Maybe the house lit on fire. I didn't do that much research. I'm not a reporter, Nitty. Wasn't one
But
of
I
my
mean,
topics.
like, it wasn't like it wasn't the firework that probably killed her. It was
The guy's
probably
going
like,
to jail. The guy that lit it is going to jail, and someone died. So just saying, I'm wondering where you get these. Where do you get these? Really got to go to TJ for you got like that's my thing. It sounds like so much work just to light
Like,
fireworks.
fool, I'm pretty sure you could find this shit
Yeah,
online.
if you can buy meth, you can buy fireworks.
Like, there's different places, but I'm sure that if you keep going to the same state you love to go gamble in, I'm sure that somebody could point you in the right direction.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like a mission just to get fireworks. If I
Yeah,
could go all
fool,
the
these
way to Vegas.
things, these things, people make it a business. Like, if you, like, if I'm
It gives you
going
an
to
excuse.
Vegas,
Go to Vegas.
like, if I'm going to fucking Vegas, and let's just say I'm gonna go get some fireworks, and I know that I'm taking my big ass fucking truck, and it's gonna cost me X amount to get there. I'm not just gonna go satisfy the E-zone urge to blow up fireworks. I might just be like, you know what, maybe
I can sell these on whatnot.
let me get fucking let me get 20 of these fucking boxes, because I know if I go in for the low, XG might fuck around and get one since I brought them. Chicklets might get one, Nitty might get one, Ray might get one. Just, you know, example, and then bam. That's how people think, and that's how you end up with a lot of them.
You'd be
Or
smoking a
you
hash
become
bowl.
friends with a fucking Chinese person. Chinese people.
You're gonna be smoking a hash hole on the way back, and that whole truck is gonna blow up.
No,
piece of fucking
Xavier drops the fucking cherry like he did in the fucking rental truck.
Oh, have you ever thought about this? You throw your joint or your fucking roach out the window, right? When you're smoking.
If I just take the tip. Yeah.
Yeah, but have you ever thought of like a gas tank truck behind you that would blow up?
I
if you're
look out
smoking?
for shit like that.
You know, like just recently I was like doing it. I was like, you know what? I didn't even look behind me for a cop, and then I see a tank, and I was like, oh shit, that's worse. Like,
I mean, it's not leaking, but I do get what you mean. Like sometimes I think about it, bro, because I used to. Sometimes I don't smoke and drive no more though. I find myself like
When?
not doing that,
We did it like a week ago.
as much.
like not as much.
Okay.
And first of all, it was already at night, bro. And I was not driving. My lady was, all right? I was kind of fucked up already. Yeah. Yeah, when was this? Was this in my truck?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Where did we go? No, me and Chicklets drove together. You and your girl drove together.
Yeah.
You guys didn't smoke? You smoked.
Nah. I don't think, bro. Honestly, the truck I've had has been probably the most non-weed smelling car I've had, because I just either rosin pen it or I just wait. Like, unless I know that I'm not driving.
Yeah, you don't want to get pulled over.
Yeah.
With that. When it smells like weed.
I know. Fuck. My car permanently smells like weed. Forever.
Nah, I have a homie that does detailings. He's gonna come detail my truck when I get it back.
Tell me when, and I'll bring my car. You can do 2 for 1. Let's get a
First
deal.
of all,
There he goes. There he goes.
There he
Doing
goes.
fucking deals, dog. 2 for 1. Like the guy's gonna love that deal. Oh yeah. I'll get the
my
clean
guy's
2
showing up
cars
because
for
I
one
agreed to
price.
pay him full price, dog. I was like, if you want to agree to pay him, because he has other people that he can
I'm surprised
squeeze
that
in.
he's like half off if I help.
He would.
Half off if I help, and I go to Home Depot. I pick up 2 Mexican guys, and I bring them. I'm like,
There is no more Mexican guys at Home Depot.
there is. Someone was
none.
just talking about it. They were
There's
just
no
there.
Mexican home
There's
guys at Home
dog.
Depot.
Look, I go to the. what
I did. I picked
This guy,
up-
it was him. He was telling me there is.
I told you, bro. I went. It was like nothing. There was fucking 50 people there. This is San Bernardino.
I was like, which one you going to?
San
That's
Bernardino.
in Dino? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Dino's not.
But
Yeah.
they were there, bro. All had their
I went
trucks.
to the one in
all-
Glendale and none.
Bro, they're working right now. Look, I gotta use Google Translate right now.
Chicklets
Speak
is,
Spanish? You
I'm
can't write?
using- I can speak it. Yeah.
can't read and
I
write?
nah.
Chicklets is on a sick one. Ask him about the story. He went in there and he was like scoping them out. He picked it out like a.
You gotta be careful which ones you pick. Some
Yeah,
of them
that's
are
what I'm
lazy,
saying.
some of them don't
That's what I
work.
told them. I was like, you look, you see who like looks like they're willing to pick this shit
Bro.
up and move.
All right,
you know?
everyone thinks that the workers at Home Depot are top-notch workers. They're not. They're
Nah.
lazy, and that's why they're there. Because they don't fucking can't hold a job. They're either alcoholics or not reliable. Everyone thinks, oh, these guys are good workers. No, if they were good workers, they'd have a job cutting grass
Damn,
every
Xavier's
day.
over here like deport them.
The good ones are taken already.
The good ones are taken. The good ones are busy. And I'm not saying they're not good workers, but like
These guys are for the streets.
they're for yeah. There's been times where we've gotten these, and they'll say they'll work till 2, and then they'll be like, I'll work a little more, and they're like, no, I'm good. Because they just want their daily pay. They're like,
just
they're,
wanna
they're
bu-
very
you-
satisfied with those $80.
You just want to bust the Ari Shafir, huh?
I'm just supposed to start working.
It's
I was
a lot of money
like,
nowadays.
don't be lying, dog. I was like, you know, you want to bust the Ari Shafir, just put it on your YouTube channel. You know, you remember, you're the one that showed it to me. You
course.
thought that shit was so
I
funny.
think it's hilarious. That's American. It's first of all, it's amazing races. Ari Shafir used to go around and do some like races.
I
Xavier
used
thought
to
this.
watch that.
Xavier thought this shit was when he showed it to
I
me.
think it's hilarious to this day.
He
I
thought
think
it was
it's
the
funny.
fucking funniest
Where he
shit.
picked them up and took them to ice.
Picked him up, took him to ice. Then he would go into a dry cleaner, a black dry cleaner with the Ku Klux Klan, and tell him to clean that shit. Hilarious. then he'd go to like a black liquor store and ask him where to get gas, and he'd be in there with a Ku Klux Klan outfit and a fucking
That fool almost got shot, or that fool almost got stabbed or something. No?
That fool fucked
I
up when he
think,
that
right?
fool fucked up when he talked shit on Kobe Bryant when he died.
You heard
That was his biggest L.
dog. You heard that they shut down the rumors that Vanessa's pregnant, but she really is, right? Kobe's
That bitch
wife?
lied. She said she wasn't.
You know, like I've been watching all these
She
different
is.
videos, and the theory is that it's Kobe's best friend.
I looked this fool up. I thought it was some 18, like some 21-year-old basketball player.
Nah, they said that it's Kobe's best friend.
Oh.
Yeah, dog.
Who's Kobe's best friend?
Dude, who's been there? I guess.
Shaquille
Pearl
O'Neal?
Harbor?
Huh?
Is Pearl Harbor? That happened in Pearl Harbor, right?
Pearl Harbor?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
that
that's
movie?
right, yeah.
What's that movie when the best friend bones?
Pearl
best
Harbor
friend
is
falls-
when the planes crash into the.
Yeah, there's always a
Yeah,
love
the
story.
love
There's
story.
always a
Okay,
love
I
story in
know,
every
yeah.
fucking movie, dog.
Shit, dog. I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, bro. That's why.
Even
Just,
as a kid, I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, gay.
yeah.
Gay. This movie was badass till it became gay.
He's like, I just wanted to see Japs.
Yeah, Jack. No, there's a love story where I think the guy almost dies, or he thinks he's dead, and then the friend, or
Because,
what
look-
movie is that? I don't know.
Look, fool, how come she hasn't come out after that rumor? Like, wouldn't you want to be like, yeah, look at me, I still have my nice body. And
Me too.
But what? They're gonna hide this baby?
yeah, fool, you could hide a baby for like, bro,
He tried to hit his baby, dog.
till like he was 3,
Oh yeah, Drake
Yeah.
did hide it.
and he's the most one of the
Pusha
most
T made him
famous.
show it.
Yeah, otherwise nobody would have known.
Shout out to Pusha T.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, I hear that. I heard it was Kobe's best friend. That's the rumor right now, dog. I was looking into it and I was like, damn man, just let this man rest. But I'm just like, I'll be mad too,
Motherfuckers always
because she
waiting.
promised, dog. She was like, I'm not gonna remarry.
Well, she's not getting remarried. She's just
Can
having
you
a
rather?
baby.
Okay. If you're Kobe, would you rather? If you're Kobe up there,
You don't
in
think
heaven,
Kobe's fucking
if
in
you're
heaven?
if you're Kobe out there in heaven balling it up, would you want to hear that your lady's boning some random ass dude or your best friend?
I mean, Kobe.
Well, it's gotta be one or the other. Some random ass black dude.
This is
a
considering
random
that
ass
you're
basketball
Kobe?
Guy. Huh?
Why does he have to be a
if you-
black dude?
That's what I said. Right? Well, because he's black. He obviously likes black guys. He's black.
There's gotta be a contract where it says, hey, if I die, you better not remarry. Because if you do, my estate's gonna find out.
No,
you're
there's
gone.
there's no way there's no way that's in any contract.
She's not getting remarried though. She's
You don't
just
think
having
Kobe's
a
up
baby.
there like, bitch? Wait till you get into a helicopter.
You think that's in contract?
I got some.
Wait.
You out of the conspiracies. Come on.
No.
But yo, she's not getting
They've
married,
been
so she's
married
not
since
losing
he was
nothing.
a kid though.
Having a baby and not getting married is worse, bro.
Why? She's rich. She already has kids. She's just let her have
That's
a
what I'm
kid.
saying.
Yeah.
No. Why does she need a kid? She can take care of the one she already
Because she
has.
wasn't just
Well,
any
'cause she
regular
doesn't
guy's
believe in
wife. That was
abortion,
Kobe's
X.
wife, dog. She's not Larissa Pippen, bro. This is Kobe's wife. Yeah, bro. This is a big.
You want her to
difference.
get rid of the kid. You want her to get rid of the kid.
Without a doubt.
If I was Kobe, yeah.
Oh, you're thinking on behalf of Kobe.
I'm a Christian.
I was like, why does it
so I don't
affect-
want her to abort it.
Yeah, so she wanted to have the kid.
Kobe's
You know what? Ask her if you can raise it.
If she's really pregnant,
Let
bro,
me be
Kobe,
daddy.
Ko-
Yeah,
Ko-
you-
I'm not
Kobe's out
raising-
there.
Wait up.
You get in with the family.
All right, can I go on like Thanksgivings?
I see.
Why not? The
Does
estate's
this
probably
include citizenship though
Yeah,
somehow?
Probably.
I'll take care of that bastard.
That's my perro.
Doesn't that usually happen to like military fools?
What?
Like if you have a brother that ends up marrying your wife.
I mean, I don't know.
Like I've seen that shit in a lot of movies. Remember what was that movie with Tobey Maguire and he comes back?
Can you read Sky Anderson's chat? That makes a good point.
Trying to find it.
It says, well, to be fair. All right, basically, to be fair, Kobe did cheat on her with a chick.
Yeah, exactly.
But he gave her a $4 million ring as an
Yeah.
apology.
But you never forget.
But $4 million.
You never forget.
That was number 8. It wasn't number 24 though. He died 24. That was the evolution, dog. That was the old him. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah, he revamped himself with the number.
Yeah, he came back after that. After he cheated, bro.
Well, he did.
She got her revenge already. He died.
And let's not forget, he got accused of some crazy shit.
Yeah.
We all know. He settled. Yeah, he settled. Said there was blood and shit. It was crazy. It was crazy. If you go into that shit's crazy. But since we're in LA, we can't talk about it.
Bro, Kobe didn't need to R-word anybody, bro. Yeah, Kobe didn't
He's
need
the
to
Jew of
R-word
LA.
nobody, dog.
People get mad when you talk
Did
about
he?
Kobe like that. Huh?
Did he actually do it?
He settled. You tell him. I mean, he settled.
You don't want to damage
Just to make
your
her go
rep.
away.
Settled.
Just stop it and just
Because they-
just stop it and go away.
Well, it's because think about it. Sometimes you have to settle because the moment it hits court, those are public documents.
Yeah.
We already kind of know too, though. There was some shit out.
Yeah, but you don't legally know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah, like the Epstein list. What's up with that shit?
Yo, they're literally trying to do the Mandela effect live in our faces and tell us it doesn't exist. After years of saying we'll release it, we will release the list. And then one day they wake up and like, what list?
Yeah.
Weapons of mass destruction, dog.
What about the bitch?
There it is.
What about the bitch that went to jail? Like, didn't they send her to jail for trafficking and she's sitting in? What's
They're
her name?
gonna tell us
Xavier?
she went to jail for fraud or something.
What's her
They're
name?
gonna
Giselle.
change the charges.
No.
Giselle Maxwell. What about that? Was his partner, right?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
It's in her name,
I'm
Jizz.
Mexican. I can't pronounce.
Jizz
it
to the
right.
max.
Jizz.
Wasn't that her? Wasn't that his
Ghislaine
partner though?
Maxwell. Yeah, that was.
She used to scout him
She would
out.
recruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. She recruit.
So what's up? Like all of a sudden they're gonna like she's not in jail for that?
Bro. Who do you think is running America right now? And is probably in
Israel.
those flight logs and doesn't want it to come out.
Orange box, dog. The black box.
Our commander and leader, the chief of this great nation.
Donald Trump.
Proud to
Hey,
be
you know what
an
he did do?
American.
You guys seen that big beautiful bill thing?
Yeah, what's so beautiful about it?
If you buy an American car, you can write off 10 grand in your taxes.
What if you already have one?
That's what I'm trying to find out. I got two.
Back pay.
Bro, there's a bunch of little shit in that thing that I was reading or I was watching somebody explain
First
it.
of all,
and
it's affecting poker, so can't go through, dog.
listen,
gotta tax
I
your
don't make
losses.
enough money on
Stop
poker to
with
care
that
about
shit.
that right
Stop
now.
with that shit.
Yeah, I know. Get a fucking job, Xavier.
I love
WSOP is
poker.
hot right now. I just got second place in a $5 tournament. You leave me alone right now.
Hey, guess what?
Hey,
taxes on that?
X's is worried because he's just like they're taking away
gotta pay taxes on that
everything
now.
he loves, bro. His freedom.
What do you win? What do you win
fucking
on a $5
poker.
tournament? What do you win on a $5 tournament?
$79.
Max
No,
like 200.
What did you win? Actually,
$80.
okay. So what do you owe taxes on that?
$79.
What's the taxes on that?
$8.
Okay, pay your taxes, dog.
Fucking a cheeseburger.
Or you could just keep playing and lose it and not pay nothing.
No, if you lose, you gotta pay taxes on.
Pay on the loss.
You gotta pay on your losses.
Now I have to win. I thought I had to win before. Now I have to win.
Hell no, I win and then I go play a cash game and I lose it.
But yo, now you have to pay on your losses. That's the tax. So if you lose $10,000, you gotta pay taxes on that $10,000 you lost.
So you can now you can pay some kind of a loss. But the only way you could do that is when you go to the cage to get chips, you have to take it from your bank account. You can't go up there, give them cash, and be like, go and write it off.
You used to go in there, bro, and you said as long as it was under 10K, bro, no
Can't do
tax.
that anymore?
No, I don't know. I haven't.
2K.
I haven't won that much. in a while.
I've gone and tried to cash out 2K, like 3,500 or something, and they asked me for ID and this and that. I was like, hey, the fuck happened to the 10K thing? They're like, oh no, it doesn't report to the IRS, but we have to note it down. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, under.
it's not. Yeah, they're just dry snitching. So just in case they want to ask. Yeah. So that's just it's everything's changed. It's been changed. So it's nothing.
That's why you leave right before you make.
That's
the
why
pay.
you gamble on yourself. Spend money on yourself before you go to the casino.
You're
Yeah,
at the casino
straight
all the
up.
time, but you're
Póngase
you
a trabajar,
gamble on yourself.
I'm a different
Yeah.
thing, bro. I can afford to lose some money
Yeah.
and be fine.
Don't
Now,
forget.
some
Yeah,
people
Don't
can't
fucking
do
hit your
that.
parlay. this
Fucking
year,
get to
guys.
work, dog.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
day I
'Cause
can't
he's
afford
never
my
hit a
habit.
parlay. Don't listen to him. He's never hit a parlay.
You don't want to hit
He
a
doesn't know
parlay
how it
because then
feels.
you're suckered in for life.
Yeah, look, fool. Every fucking gambler thinks they're just one fucking play away
You
from
are,
hitting
you
it big.
are.
Everybody says it, bro. It's not-
You're one slot pull away from becoming a millionaire, dog. Go join the
It's
SOP right
possible,
now,
yeah.
dude. I'm not lying, dude.
What's a parlay, fool?
Parlays when you pick a couple games or wins to like win or lose, and you get a lot of them, you get paid fat.
Nothing.
Parlay is how you say
put-
talk in French.
You put 5 bets together to have many bets shoot together, and they all have to win.
Yeah, like Galaxy winning, LAFC losing in their game,
And then Dodgers winning,
You can even
and
put
this
in,
and that,
you can
like-
even put Mayweather fucking
Yeah.
winning, and if you get 5 out of 5 right, they're paying you out.
Pays.
How much?
You can go,
It
bro. You can go
depends.
You can go up to like 20 of those, and when you go that crazy, bro, there's people at the casinos like, we don't want to pay you. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here, type of shit. Like you're tripping. Like you hit that
Did
because
you
you
hear-
know something.
Did you hear? So
Who would
just
hit 20 out of 20?
Dude,
just
it's called
recently,
luck. It's
just
called knowing.
recently, look,
I don't
look.
know.
So there's this guy who you could pay people for picks because that's all they do, right? They study sports. So there's this guy who he's famous. Him and 12 or 15 other people hit this crazy ass $100 to win 20K. It was like it was like 8 things or 9 things to hit, like, but they were all like underdogs. So they were all like, this is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. So if it does, this shit's gonna hit. It hit. They found out he was a streamer and he put those bets out. They said we're not paying nobody.
What?
Yep. It was like a week ago, 2 weeks max.
Why? You're allowed to fucking help people, no?
See, but that's
That's the loophole that they can get away. If they're gonna pay you that much money, they're gonna find every single possible way not to pay you.
so
Yep.
this is
It's like that lady who won the lottery in Texas, bro.
What happened to her?
Just like a third party. You know how there's apps where you could buy like to gamble, like a prize pick or something like that. They have that out there for people that want to buy tickets and numbers, so they buy it for you and you just buy it. So she hit the lottery through that, and because it's a third party app, they don't want to pay her out. But she's like, yo, I hit. She chose the numbers too.
Yeah, I'm with these on too, because DraftKings and those motherfuckers, when you start winning, they can ban you. And they'll ban you. If you really killing it at DraftKings, they'll ban your ass. So like honestly, the only real place to gamble is Vegas, where it's pretty legit because there's a.
Trust me, that is not a place to gamble because that shit is on its way out there too.
It's never gonna be out there. That's what.
Nah,
Vegas is for.
trust that it's on its way out, dog. For a lot of casinos, they are not doing that great, and yeah, the people, but you think these people that are at the casino are gonna live forever? They're smoking cigarettes and drinking all the time, and this current
there's
generation,
new clients every day, dog.
yeah, but this current generation doesn't gamble like the way the old school gamblers do.
Gamble on their phone. That's the problem.
yeah,
It's
so there's
easier.
no need to go to Vegas anymore.
Yeah, physically.
Physically, you're gonna go what are you gonna go to Vegas to go in the casinos?
See,
The atmosphere.
but what I'm trying to tell you is
That can only go so far. Vegas
that's
has always been gambling, fucking like the capital.
Gambling and whatever. You can do.
Oh, it's good. No, I'm not saying it's gonna die. I'm saying the gambling in Vegas is gonna die for the most part, or it's gonna shift to just mostly sports betting because that's really where a
Nah,
majority.
man, there's people that love those machines, dog. People who
Those
love
people are
getting
Yeah, there
cards.
How many young people do you see playing on those machines?
And the only look, the
Those
only
people that love those machines are on their way to the tomb.
No, man, these casinos are all packed. Every time I go, they're packed to the tits, dude.
Someone doesn't know. Yeah, they're packed. Friday night, Saturday night, Pachanga's packed.
People love that
That's
shit.
the
And
local
it's- and
casino,
yes,
bro.
it-
That's California. That's a California economy. I'm telling you, were talking about Vegas, bro. Like literally, that's what we were talking about. And like from what Vegas looks like, they're literally they're replacing a lot of these places that have slot machines because they're just not doing it anymore. The younger generation, and it's like we're not on our way out, but we're fucking already like a quarter way in.
I mean, chiclets.
Yeah, but you fools are
Degenerates,
I mean,
we're
like
young,
a
dog,
quarter
in
a quarter
general.
way in your life, bro. But you don't really go to Vegas for the gambling things. You go over there because Xavier might want to go fucking party to a day club. Then he's gonna fucking go gamble and do all this little dumb shit. But people don't fucking go for the gambling aspect. That's why a lot of casinos are clearing up all this shit and they're learning to
It depends.
embrace new attractions. Like they're trying to bring shows. They brought that Universal Studios all year haunt out there.
You're right. You guys are both right because it's not every game's making money. People still go specifically to go play poker.
Yeah.
Some people go specifically to play slots because slot machines aren't everywhere. There's a lot of casinos, but a lot of them are just card games. And even then, craps. Craps is not in California, so you have to go over there to play craps. And there's big money in craps because I've been playing. so it's just like it's like more niche, right? Because now you could gamble on the phone. I play poker on the phones. It takes the itch away from going to the casino. I'm at home. I'm eating. I'm smoking. I'm doing what I want to do while playing poker, right? The best. But at the end of the day, it does feel good to step inside an environment and physically touch something every now and then.
And when you gamble enough, they'll fucking fly you out and give you the hotel and
I
do
wish
for
I could do
everything.
that.
And then,
And that's what eventually will happen. The
That's what my cousin
casinos-
goes all the time for
no,
that.
No, but that's what I mean. Eventually, the casinos will be actually tied to an app. So if you play in California, off the MGM Casino app, the MGM will be like, "Hey, why don't you come? We got a hotel for you. You gamble a lot
Yeah.
through your phone.
Here's
Come-
two
There's
nights.
two rooms.
Yeah.
Now you're in Vegas. Now you're touching the hands, and now you're drunk, and now you're really losing money. Because at home you're pretty conservative. You're like, my fucking girl won't let me
Gamblers, yeah.
gamble. I got the kids. When you're at casino, it's different. Chicklet knows. You're like, fuck it, fuck
Yeah.
it.
Bro, and
Bottle service, fuck
time
it.
goes like time disappears,
they
bro.
pump in a lot of oxygen into that building
fun.
just to keep you
The
up.
lights, bro. There's nothing like psychedelics.
free drinks.
Psychedelics in Vegas is crazy. Allegedly.
Drugs and gambling don't mix.
No, they
No,
don't.
no. I'm just saying. Look at the
I've been
lights.
on acid. I've been on acid.
No, I'm just saying. Look at the lights walking around Vegas.
I've been in acid in Vegas and I've gambled.
Yeah, I don't.
Fun,
know.
bro. So you look at the slot machines. You're like, this is the one. This is the one. You just know it. You're like,
Hey, what's up with your change of scenery over here? Can you explain this artwork to us?
I don't know who made it, dog. I ended up getting
Where'd you
it.
find it?
Well, by the way, the swap meet, the empty ass Golden West swap meet, a lot of those it's empty, bro. It's sad. I've been going there, just usually trying to come up on my stuff, and there's less vendors out there, but there was one who was selling art pieces, and I was like, damn, what's up with this shit? And he's like, yeah, there's a bunch of art pieces from this guy's I guess storage unit, and this one specifically, I ended up getting it because I had never seen anything like it, bro. Look at that shit. Martin Luther King fighting Freddy Krueger. Where else? And then there's a Honda on MLK Boulevard. I don't know why they made him like he's knocked out right there, but
Oh, you don't get it. He's sleeping, and that's his dream. And in his dream, he's fighting fucking Freddy Krueger because Freddy Krueger appears in people's dreams, and it's called Nightmare on MK because he's being Nightmare on Elm Street. Come on, Ezone.
I just thought he was supposed to be. I thought he
No,
was
he's
supposed to
sleeping.
be the statue, like where Abraham Lincoln.
He is. Yeah, I think that's
that's
what they're
what
trying to
he-
portray. But I think he's sleeping, and then this is him trying to fight Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to the homie who sold it to me at the swap meet. I
You
told
don't know the artist?
no, he said he
Obviously.
didn't.
And it's real. It's obviously like,
Yeah, no, it's
oh, it
painted.
looks tight. Fuck yeah. How much you pay for it if you don't mind me asking?
Like $100.
Oh, that's a steal. That's nice.
He went at like $150, but I was like, nah, come
Pulled
on.
your nitty card.
Yeah.
Can you do your?
And I
voice?
was
Can you do your
reasonable. I
voice?
wasn't. I wasn't reasonable.
buy
Nitty would have
three
been like
more.
$25.
$5 and a hash hole.
Yeah.
Have smoke.
and throw in
He's
two
like, you
more.
gotta. He's like, you gotta let me hit it though. Yeah.
I'll spark it, and when I'm halfway done, I'll give you it.
What was it? This is our air.
Yeah.
This is our AC.
This is not for you.
That shit was funny, bro.
Hey, if I could see the smile on Ezone's face when when he was telling you that he's so happy that Russell Peters told you to sit down in front of the AC and shut up.
You loved it.
I was like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Because I'm fucking freezing.
Yeah, right.
That shit is crazy.
It's cold, right? You
No, but
gotta,
it's hot as soon as you move, though.
you gotta
Hey,
pull
has-
back.
Has anybody been? Has anybody ever been on a cruise before, or ever thought about going?
Those
no.
boats.
Oh,
I've been on a
dog.
boat, but never on a cruise.
Man, do I have fucking news, dog.
What's going on?
So Carnival Cruise apparently has been like after the Carnival business was tanking after the pandemic, so they had to usually lower their prices, and it became really affordable. You could get a vacation for like $500, right? Like all inclusive on these Carnival cruises, right? So a majority of the people that used to go on the Carnival, they started going to the Carnival cruises were black people. They started taking advantage of all these things, right? So what they saw the influx with this, it was eventually, dog. They were not playing hip hop music before. They were not doing all this shit. So they were not smoking weed on the shit before. There was not. So all these problems started breaking out, right? Fights and all this stuff, bro. And then these videos are out there, bro. Carnival Cruise, worst vacation ever, because fools are fighting in the hallway. There's people sneaking in alcohol, smoking weed, taking their speakers and bumping trap music and all this shit. So the Carnival Cruise is like, bro, this is a cruise is supposed to be like, this is a vacation, bro. I'm trying to relax and all this shit. So they turned this shit into the block party on a boat, right? So, dog.
Whole plane.
Huh? Yeah, they turned
Soul
this shit
Cruise?
into Soul Cruise, dog. So let me tell you, Carnival Cruise started getting a bad rep out of this shit. And they started saying they're like, we're not gonna fucking do this shit no more. So they changed the rules, and some of the black community is feeling some type of way, and the other black community is just like, yeah, we agree. So the new rules at Carnival Cruise, they no longer allow Bluetooth speakers, because there was like fights over people playing music. They no longer allow you to play hip hop music, because prior to you playing hip hop music, they said that there was no kind of energy stirred up that made people want to fight.
That's a little racist.
No, well,
There's a lot of good
it
hip-hop
doesn't.
songs.
It doesn't stop there. They for sure they got the FBI investigating people smuggling shit in there, because people are smoking weed on the balcony, smoking blunts in the fucking in the rooms, and just overall the amount of violence on there.
Well, there's fights.
Yeah, fool. There's fucking fights in the
If I
buffet
go on-
lines.
If I go on YouTube right now and type in Carnival Cruise putazo.
Yeah, there's and it's like
Really?
fool. It looks like a Medea family reunion, but fights, bro. Like straight up, bro. And there's chairs being thrown. There's people like bro, there's people fucking screaming, dog. It's quite entertaining.
All right, what's the other rule? What's the other rule? I know I don't stop.
So these are the 4 major rules, and some of the black community are saying y'all being racist. He's like, I can't believe this shit, and like, bro. Other people are just like, bro, well, we didn't. This is the type of shit we need a vacation from. Why the fuck you bringing this shit on the boat? But Carnival Cruise put their foot down and they say we no longer want to be affiliated as like the block party on there because this is supposed to be a fine experience, and they raise prices too.
Well, because I mean, I don't know if you guys know, they have a drink. They have a drink limit. They have a drink limit.
Not anymore, dog.
Because if you sneak in liquor, there's no drink limit. But they have a drink limit so everyone doesn't get fucking plastered and act a fool. But when you sneak in liquor, because there's ways to do it. So they'll let you bring a bottle of wine. Because wine's cool, right? White people love wine. You can bring your own bottle. You know, you have your 1940s whatever. Okay, well, how about you pop the cork open and you fill that bitch up with tequila? Put the cork back open. Now we got a whole bottle of tequila. Let's do that 3 times. Now we're all wasted.
Fool.
It's not that hard to do it, bro, and that's what I mean. Se pasan, and people do it because you know you want a little extra. You're a little bit more of an alcoholic than everyone else, but it also don't mean let's start some fights.
It's just wild because it's just like, man, like that's kind of like the move for a lot of businesses when they're tanking. They start catering to like, you know, the urban community and like, you know, the brown and black community, like with all this shit, like let's say Red Lobster, they were tanking, and then all of a sudden Seafood Boils is bringing their sales back up. They don't have to close places no more. Who do you think who goes to Seafood Boils a lot?
All right, but like my thing
But
is like,
but at the same time, bro, there was nobody fighting at Red Lobster, so there's
Who
no
does
reason.
go to Seafood Boils a lot, Ezo?
I don't know. Let's
right,
look at the
so-
demographic, dog.
Who cares about it sometimes?
I go. I love.
Oh, I don't think you're the type of person that Ezo was talking about.
You see, like,
Well, you don't think?
Hey,
I
look,
eat
look,
seafood?
hey, fool,
You don't
hey,
think
fool,
I
pe-
eat seafood?
and people are getting mad.
wait
Look,
up.
hey, bro, get mad at Carnival Cruises, dog. I'm reading the fucking story, bro. I didn't make the fucking rules. Look
But
at the
this one,
fucking
bro,
videos, dog.
This one to me is racist because no hip hop music. There's a lot of hip hop music like Sir Mix-a-Lot that everyone plays. You know, there's a lot of hip hop songs that.
But you can't be playing wet ass pussy while there's kids
That's
in the
what
pool.
I just said. That's what
And
I
then there's
just
bitches
said.
twerking and people fucking freak dancing and like while there's fucking the kids in the pool and all this shit, bro. I do. These are some of the real incidents that have happened, and I'm not making none of this shit up. Look at this. Look this shit up on YouTube,
All right,
bro.
Tell me if this is racist or not.
Racist.
It is. I think it is. So 3 years ago, I went to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was out there, and we got invited to go to a club, and I put on my outfit, and my homegirl that was a bottle service at that club said, they're not gonna let you in with that. Like, what do you mean? And I thought about my shorts or something, or my tank top. I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, oh, they don't let people in with Jordans in there. And I said, what?
Oh, there's clubs like that.
And I was like, no. You can wear
Sneakers.
other sneakers. No. Just
Jordans.
Jordan specifically. And I was like, now that to me, I was like, damn, that's racist.
Maybe maybe Scottie Pippen owns it. Someone who hates Jordan owns it.
But you don't think
specifically.
that one's a little, it's like, really?
You think they're trying to stop the YNs from getting in there?
Somebody
for
said
sure.
so. Somebody
They almost said no Hellcats, but
fool,
it's not their parking lot.
XG, somebody said them YNs ain't bumping baby got back, fool.
That's what I mean. Like, that baby got back. So, I mean, when you say no hip hop, you sound racist because you can just say no trap music or maybe no twerky music, but baby got back. And white people love that music. White people love that song.
White people wear Jordans too. But if you're that kind of white person, we don't want you in here.
That's
Yeah.
You're that type of Mexican.
Yeah.
Stay outside.
Yeah. You like that? You like that kind of
Like
culture?
Jordans.
Yeah. Not in here, buddy.
Yeah, bro, but that shit is fucking crazy though. Carnival Cruise, dog. It's
So
fu-
you're
it's-
gonna so is
First of all, I've never been a fucking cruise person.
but now
Whether-
you want to go, right?
No, I stay away from the ocean, dog.
Yeah, fuck those.
I don't fuck with the ocean like that, so I never been with somebody like that. But I was seeing these videos that are showing up and trending, and I'm just like, damn, why are a lot of black foods pissed? And then there's like other mixed reviews, and I'm just like, damn, like, you know, like they're just like, hey man, like,
Is there a stoner cruise? They're like
no,
Cypress
you
Hill
can't,
cruise?
you can't smoke on federal like
International water, you can do anything you want.
I think international waters you can, but these cruises don't go on the international waters route, bro. They go on protected waters because don't you think there'd be pirates ready to jack these fools?
Yeah.
Pirates are
That's crazy that
dog.
still exists.
Pirates?
Damn Somalian pirates. Yeah.
Yeah. Somalian pirates.
Don't fuck
That's
around,
just
dog.
real, bro.
I should.
Would you be
They're
a
not
pirate?
like that.
Would you be a good pirate?
It looks
I'd be
like
a bad pirate.
No, you'd be a good pirate. 'cause
Why do you think I'd be a
bargain.
good pirate? I'd bargain.
Yeah,
But
so
I
they
mean,
need
pirates
you.
rob.
Bargain
They
for
don't
that.
go out there and like, hey, may I have this for a little cheaper? Send Nitty in.
That's true. Actually.
Nah, they're
That's
gonna
very
rob.
true.
They're gonna pillage and rape, dog.
Yeah, and to all the people saying
Too
that
aggressive for
I'd
me.
rather go to a cruise with other people saying that I'd rather go to a cruise with white people. No, you know where I would go to a cruise at? Japan, dog. Because I saw the video on the fucking view on the videos on how people acted the buffet line. No fights, good food, straight line. I'm sorry if I like fucking order. Like if you try to justify bad behavior by calling it racist, you're the fucking problem, dog. I don't know what to fucking tell you, dog. Like straight the fuck up. Like if you're justifying, you're like, hey, bro, I should fucking just clap because all this shit's happening. Like, nah, bro, these are the fucking rules. And if I like to follow them because I want to have a good time, that's just me, bro. I don't like fucking trouble, dog. The fuck?
Y'all heard?
Yeah. Yeah, I want peace too when I eat.
The guy that goes to fucking Walmart and destroys bread and breaks all those rules. Yeah.
It's Rouse.
It's Ralph's.
Yeah, it's fucking Rouse. We'll get it straight.
You would never do that in Japan, huh? You would never destroy any bread in Japan.
They hold you accountable there.
So you do it here because they don't hold you accountable.
Come on, dog. I see
Dude,
people do worse on a daily.
Hey, all right. So I went to Vons the other day. Went to go buy groceries and shit, right? And I put 2 12-packs under the cart. She forgot. No. You can't do self-checkout with alcohol. So it's no. I
Damn,
didn't
fool,
steal
you
that
stole?
shit. No. But I was talking to that lady, and I kind of behind my head, I was like, she gonna scan them? And then I ended up taking them, and I just literally didn't even pay attention because I was like, oh, whatever. And then I'm like, E-Zone. I was like, should I go back and tell them? Are you on camera?
What'd you do?
Fucking drink them. If they taste better, I ain't gonna lie, but like, se me pasó, and then I was like, fuck. I'm like, I don't know. And I know that person, but that's the thing is, I know that person, so I don't know if
Somebody
that
said they could have
kinda,
deported you for stealing.
so that's how I was like, holy shit, is that kind of
It's
like?
better if you wouldn't left, bro. For
Huh?
real. It's better if you left.
No, I did
Yeah.
leave.
You know.
What do you mean? No, but what I'm trying to say, do they get in trouble for shit like that? Because I kind of know that
Yeah.
guy, huh?
I think so. I used to do a bunch of Home Depot stuff back in the day, and
What?
well,
What does Home Depot stuff mean?
allegedly,
Okay.
when you take one thing from a Home Depot and you go to another Home Depot, you get store credit back.
Okay. You
So-
take the 5-finger discount?
Yes,
10 fingers, 'cause
sticky
it's probably
hands, sticky
bigger.
hands, huh?
Yeah.
So,
Nailed it, dog. You saw that shit? He knew what the
so
fuck
you get
was
you
going
get store,
Lady's like another scam. I'm in.
so you get store credit
Sticky
back,
finger
right?
chiclets.
And then you rack up, a couple $100 in store credit, and you go to somebody in line, and you're like, "Hey, I got $300. How much you have right there? 200, 250." He's like, "Shoot me the 200. You could,
Have my store credit.
yeah, right."
Oh my God, I can get $50 more worth of
So
stuff.
later on,
Thank you, strange man.
I meet a guy that works at Home Depot, right? And he says when you steal stuff or when the cashier doesn't charge you for something, and it's like an ongoing thing,
The
they'll
balance
start.
is off.
Yeah, they'll start charging you because the fucking.
That's why they
register's
fired
off.
that manager at
And
CVS that I worked at.
the cameras see what you have in the cart. They see what this. They see all that. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, well, good thing there's ways around that.
That Ethiopian manager at CVS that got fired. That shit was crazy. I felt bad about that shit. We're your kids though.
Yeah, I mean, but you're fucking up at work, right? Yeah, you missed two
Fool-
cases here. How many times did you do that? This
Nah,
week?
fool. Me and my best friend worked there at CVS and just pretended to scan shit, and we'll give people our list. They're like, go do my grocery shopping and then get what you want.
Yeah, have you ever done the this one's another Home Depot one. You take the sticker off a fucking PVC item and you put it on.
Yeah,
it's
at Big Lots, dog.
You fucking put it on like a $50 item. That's a crazy one. That would work for a long time.
At Big Lots.
Especially with the self checkout, bro. Nobody's saying to go out and do this. I'm just saying that it works.
I don't think those kind of scams work no more.
No,
That's
they're
what I'm
on
saying,
it, bro. No, they're on it now, and it's crazy. I mean, they're on it because they know you did it, but they also don't stop you. Like, you get what I mean? No, because the other day I saw some homeless act like he scanned shit and he walked right out and the girl watched him.
if you
The girl
sm-
literally
if
watched
you
him.
It's not her
If
job.
you
She's not
smell like
security.
No,
shit-
and I 100% agree. It's not their job, but that's what I'm saying.
Some people will try to, but if you smell like shit, bro, no one's gonna want to touch you.
No, but what I'm trying, I'm with you, Chicklets. They still know you did it.
Yeah,
like on
still know.
camera, they
Yeah,
know
yeah.
exactly how much you took. That they let him walk out, that's a whole California, a whole different thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that they know, that they
They
can literally
know,
say
yeah.
you stole 2 beers, you forgot to scan an
Scan this-
avocado.
Yeah, they're gonna
or
tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of know. They're not that.
Or they're
just-
gonna ask you, hey, why didn't you do, or why didn't you say something? Or like, did you notice this? They're gonna ask.
Dude, like the other
Yeah.
day, like I've
Homeless
even-
people listen to that song. They go, "Who gonna run this town tonight?" You know what I mean? They fucking run this way.
while they're in there
Yeah,
shopping.
dog, they do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want, bro.
How you guys feel about the gypsies? The
ones?
fake homeless people.
Oh, the Romanian ones.
Yeah.
There's this guy I follow who like exposes them, bro.
I seen him
You know what I'm
in
talking about?
person,
He's
yeah.
like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "This guy drives a BMW. Fuck him." And I was just like, you know what, bro? I was like, I kind of feel your pain because I'm just like, he's just taking advantage of people and he's just getting by, like just getting by off of people's hard work, bro. Fuck that.
I ain't gonna lie, the girl ones get me sometimes too, cause they got fucking their 3 kids. Who knows if it's their kids, but they got 3 kids out there. I know, it's fucking wild, bro. But they catch me on a good one.
Yeah, I mean that
Is it karma or is it being a sucker? Fuck.
Sucker's karma.
Fuck.
sucker's karma, dog.
Good looking life, huh?
I remember when we were young, we got my friend fired from Rite Aid, bro, because this fool was hooking everybody up with ice cream. Like he was like, "Yeah, come by, bro." He's like, "The manager's not there." Yeah, bro. And then I remember like they just kept. They were just like, "Hey, we have to order ice cream again because we would show up deep, fool, like 5 and 6, like in high school." And then I remember he showed up with he was like, "They fired me." We all just laughed.
That's funny.
Have you been giving out free ice cream to your
Hey,
friends?
Thrifty's is fire ice cream, bro. Rocky Road
With the big square, fucking the
Yeah.
flat top.
Yeah, the fucking.
Buy that on eBay.
Never tried it.
I think Thrifty's just sold. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is.
Yeah, through Rite Aid, yeah.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Right by my house close.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see what happened to Cardi B?
No, what happened to her?
So you know how like she was done with Offset. You know how like she's always been with the Migos for a cool minute, and then like she got with this like one baseball player or some shit, but like this was known to be a player, dog. This bitch was like in love, right? She was like, "Yeah, man, I upgraded," and then her stupid ass fans are like, "Yeah, you go, girl. He's better than Offset. You ain't always mad." You know what I'm saying? Like they always. I saw these videos, right? And apparently, dog. This motherfucker was bigging her up, dog. Like, and you could tell that Offset was mad about this shit, right? He felt, but he wasn't being too petty. He could tell that he was just angry about it because somebody asked him to sign a picture of both of them, and he crossed her out of the magazine. He signed his part from a fan, so you could tell that he was feeling some kind of petty. You know, so she moved on. And that fucking baseball player fool, after like making her like seem like she was gonna marry her, was like, "Nah, I'm gonna have my side chick come over." This bitch was all stupid, dog.
How did she find out though?
Because like I guess the side bitch posted up at this fool's house, like with in the background, like in
Hotter? Obviously.
she's like a white European like
Nice.
model type of chick.
Nice.
Like
Nice. Good job, boy. Good job, my dude.
That's.
yeah, bro. And
You
I
want
saw
Cardi
it.
B, bro. You don't want that thrown. Bro.
And then-
Come on,
and then-
do better, homie.
Nasty woman.
Yeah, she out there drugging man back in the day. You don't want that. I don't care. You
Probably
don't want
still
that. Do
doing
better.
it.
Do better, homie. Do
Yeah,
better,
but
King.
Stephon
Do better,
Diggs-
King.
Yuck.
Stephon
Tua.
Diggs played her, dog. He
Good.
was just like, you know what? We're finna play this game of baseball, and then we're gonna chew a home run out of here.
That's another point for the players.
Yeah, bro. That was,
Oh, you know I'm keeping count.
yeah.
For sure.
Hey, dude, I wouldn't put it past him though if this motherfucker's gonna pull up to a Migos concert. Yeah, and try and be kicking it with these fools and be like, "Yeah, man, we all friends."
Fuck that
family
bitch.
now.
We talking about the same bitch.
Yeah. Straight up, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it'd be like that, man. Fucking, I don't know, man. Like, cause, fool, like, the BBL and the fucking, all the fake ass shit attracts a certain kind of dude. And that kind of dude doesn't necessarily want commitment or stability in that sense. They want stability in money, stability in career, but maybe not the stability of just seeing one woman.
Yep.
Is there girls in Toronto with BBLs like there is out
They're
there?
all over the world. But the BBLs, the BBL and like the all that shit, the plastic surgery, it doesn't age with the body. So it starts to look weird and
BBL is better, Toronto or LA?
don't do it.
LA.
Leave your body how God made it.
Nitty, that's not the question.
Go to the
Nitty.
fucking gym. Tell them.
BBL's
Gym.
better
Tell 'em-
in
tell 'em-
LA or Toronto?
Tell them to
I
go
don't know.
work on their
I don't like either
bata.
Yeah. Do some squats, bro.
Oh, he's got some good BBLs.
You can't be skipping. You can't be skipping the process, bro. You gotta get your fat ass in the gym, bro.
Yeah, even with the BBL and all that surgery, it doesn't last if you don't keep it in shape.
It's like the tits. You gotta maintain them too,
Yeah,
no?
you gotta work out. You still have to work out. Just
No, but
because
like
you
the
get-
tits, you gotta get surgery every now and then to maintain them, right? I think so, right? Like,
It depends.
The battery watch, you gotta replace it every
Yeah.
2 years.
It depends how much you pay on the job, right? You get some good top of the notch shit. You ain't gotta worry for who knows how long.
but like even if you get a really good wrap on your car, there's still gonna be some bubbles that'll pop up,
of course.
and you
But it's
gotta
a wrap. So you can take
you
care
could-
of it.
you gotta fucking see the doctor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that shit fixed, dog.
Putting a wrap on your car is like making a woman wear a hijab.
Then my truck is gonna have the nicest looking hijab, bro.
Don't look at it. You can look at her, but you can't really look at her.
Don't talk to my car, bro. When I'm mad, I
You
start
don't
throwing.
really know the color.
You don't know what she looks
Yo,
like.
hey, when
know what
you
color
don't know
it
what
is.
she looks
When
like.
I'm mad, I start throwing rocks at it.
What did your car do?
Dude,
Let another man drive her.
that is true, dude. I never thought about that. Funny. Is that what the Arab guys when they get they never wrap their cars when they get out here? They're like, look at her. They never had that freedom because they can't do it with the wife. They're like, she has to still wear a mask.
No, that was like if you could cloak your car so you could have like a, so it could kind of flow in the wind.
Put a little curtain in the front.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That'd be interesting.
A little curtain in the front would be great. Oh, dude, before we get into the super chats, I wanted to run this by. I think it happened in junkyard trading cards. Did you see that? Did you see that guy get stabbed for Pokemon cards in front of junkyard trading cards? It wasn't in front. All right, it wasn't in front of junkyard trading. I'm just saying that because Urban doesn't pick up my calls anymore. But
Urban didn't even try to help the guy.
yeah, that's why we can't, dog. He has one leg. but no,
That's why he won't let you pick up the cards.
no, I'm saying
Stop
that
it,
now,
yeah.
bro. I'm saying that now. We done hello promo, but now for real, this is a story, and I called it. I fucking called it. I said one day, all these resellers are gonna get to attention, and it's gonna fucking cause these fools to stab each other over some Pokemon cards or a new release, dog. Before it used to be Jordans and all this stuff back in the day, but now it's the fucking cards, and it finally happened at a GameStop. Some fool got stabbed because these fools started fighting at it over their place in line, and then some fool got the fucking bottle and hit that fool in the head, and then some fool picked up the shard and just stabbed this fool.
Damn.
He died? He
It wasn't
died?
even for the card. It was just
It was
a place
no,
in line?
yeah, place in
Place
line
in
to get the
line, yeah.
to get the cards.
That's loser shit.
And then the two guys got arrested for sure, but the guy he went to the hospital though.
He didn't die.
I would have been like, but can I still get the cards?
Can I keep my spot in line?
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. I'd be asking for 3. I get their spots too.
In the commotion, I'd move forward in the line.
Didn't see it, but I did.
You know what I see happening? If maybe
One per person.
the guy who got stabbed gets fucking sues the property for not having a security guard or something.
Oh, he could for sure do that. There's probably some
Like,
lawyer.
That's so America, bro.
That's some super America shit. But
Proud to
guess
be
what?
an American.
any money's good money right now, right?
you hey, you
Crack
know,
money.
You know who's the king of fucking suing people? Bart's Barbecue.
Is he?
Oh yeah, dog.
Shout out our boy Bart.
Dude, the times he sued, he lost a lot of meat, bro. You got to give it to him.
Bro,
He's not
Bart's
suing just
one
'cause.
time had 4 civil lawsuits going on at once.
That fool was busy.
Don't sue. Don't fuck with Bart. He'll
Yeah,
sue you,
yeah.
He
dog.
sued
Yeah,
the
bro.
property owners for letting pounds of meat going bad. He sued what
That one makes sense.
He sued them for not being like lying, like I guess removing him from a certain parking lot. It was a whole bunch of civil suits, and I don't know. We're gonna have
It's Bart's Barbie sue.
we're gonna have Bart over here soon. I don't know. I'm gonna schedule him in, and then we're gonna get down to see what's been going on because tired of seeing him being upset every time nobody shows up on a Monday.
Hey, he sold out wings not this weekend or something weekend ago. He's killing it still. Don't be talking shit.
Nah, bro, but whenever nobody shows up on a Wednesday, he's like, all right, guys, I think it's going to be the last time that I fucking make burgers because nobody shows up, so I'm not going to do catering only. Yeah, bro, and then I'm like, bro, every time I see you do that, you're just hurting your business, bro. Yeah, I'm like, you just got to come up with something new. You got to make those little cheeseburgers that I fucking like with the fucking tater tot burgers to this day.
Bro.
You know what, though?
Bro,
it's okay, though.
You know how many he has to make to feed your ass, dog? And those are so tedious, dog.
I ate like 12.
Yes, bro.
Those shits were good.
He's looking at you like, dog, those take like 3 minutes to make. And you're just like, ruff, ruff, ruff.
Okay, to be fair, they're like, okay, it's a little beef patty, square of cheese, and 2 tater tots as a little
buns.
burger. So they look like a little like.
That sounds sick.
It is, and it takes a while to make them, and he's like smashing them and smashing them and smashing them.
Make them look pretty for the picture, and then here comes his own.
No, well, yeah, and I was like,
Pac-Man and shit before he was losing weight.
I'm like, let me get a dozen, bro. Hey, bro, but
Eat those fast.
everybody can, bro. They're bite sized.
Yeah, I didn't mean you.
The cool thing about it though is that I want to tell you guys that we are working on something for you guys. Hey man, trust me, the Patreon, we're gonna start doing raffles. I'm gonna start it off with one of you guys. I'm gonna choose a tier for you guys. But by the way, please choose often time to fucking look at the Patreon because you guys are lagging on there. I've already picked the winners for June for the free half zip and full zip. I already picked the winners for July already for the half zip and the full zip. We already gave you guys one extra episode that only stays on Patreon. On top of that, I've added new stuff to the secret menu as well. Stop sleeping on the Patreon, you guys, and I'm gonna be doing raffles as well every episode. So make sure you guys fucking pull up, and we're gonna be hopefully doing something with Dustin soon where we do a pop-up at a brewery, and we're gonna hopefully be able to do to have something to entertain you motherfuckers straight up. And let's get into the super chats. I know Xavier, you want to do some shout outs before you bounce out of here because I know
I'm out of here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be here tomorrow, guys. Go check out my podcast, Extreme Marks the Spot, and if maybe we might raffle some Oakleys off next podcast if you guys hit the like button. Later, guys.
Pero.
Open the gate too. Don't have me wait out there like a fucking idiot. I know you. Here, literally leave it there.
I'll open it at 11:15.
Are you coming to the game? Are you coming to the game tonight? You coming to the game tonight? No. See you tomorrow, bro.
It's on a timer, huh? The gate's on the timer.
Yeah, the gate's on the timer, dog. I already put a new setting in there. XG's leaving time. Fucking jerk. All right, I think Ray can get a mic now, I think, now that XG's gone.
Microphone.
Yeah, no, for sure. Thank you for the super chats. I'm also going to be getting... Let me fucking go ahead and get the raffle tickets for you guys. Nitty, you want to tell them about something you got going on?
Yeah. How you guys doing? Sick. Yeah, I got a bunch of shit going on, but you guys don't care about that. I really appreciate everybody who watched the special. That was fucking sick. So many same team and 1 pound fish comments. I love how I became the 1 pound fish. Chicklets, what's going on? All right, everybody just left. Welcome to the Nitty Show.
The
All right,
show, the Nitty
we're
show.
talking about how Mexico.
Passed.
This was a test and you failed.
This was a test.
well,
I didn't know you were
pass.
supposed to do super chats. You left me. I'm
We
not
are
allowed to have a
doing,
laptop.
but this is how you know you're not ready to drive yet.
Papa.
Yeah, you gotta keep it going, bro. You were supposed
All
to go.
right.
You were supposed to go into check out my special.
I-
This and that. I might start vlogging, even though if you're not to, you know what I mean.
I'm gonna start vlogging. All right, it's gonna be a very quiet vlog. It's gonna be me smoking a blunt in silence for 30 minutes.
Can we do it at Russell's house?
Yeah.
That's the best place to do it.
We can.
All right, it's 11:15. I can open the gate for XG. All right, let's get into the super chats. By the way, these are the raffle tickets that I'm going to be giving away. Joe Glass, who's been a guest on here, has these lottery scratchers, and you can 30 prizes in total. look, you can get anything from the freeze-dried snacks to the carb caps to the glass tips to a fucking Puffco Peak Top, some dabbers, or a full-on rig. So you guys can go ahead and claim them. I'll scratch them for you, and if you guys get them, I will just, you guys DM Joe Glass, and he will go ahead and, send you your glass piece and all that stuff or whatever you win. So good luck. And I'm going to be doing a raffle for the Patreon people, so listen for your name on Patreon. All right, Ray, let's get into it.
Let's do it. First one, we got Browsy. XG, shut the fuck up. Same team. 100.
Same team. Yeah, that's right. Tell him, Browsy.
The Liars Villain. Thanks for the entertainment. Weekly. Same team.
Same.
Same thing.
Same team, dog.
Chill.
If you haven't got enough entertainment for just the 2 episodes, go to Patreon. Once again, go to Patreon. You have 2 extra episodes a month. So if you've been on there before, go look out for those episodes. Those are only available to you guys. 2 hours extra for you guys. That's just only for y'all.
Next one. Sorry, not sorry. Can we get the biggest bros on the podcast?
Yeah. They're probably gonna have to get them individually because of their schedules, but
That's real people.
I'll text.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's that?
I'll text house phone, and I know Blasey just did Scumbag Scott podcast, so I know that for sure. We'll make it happen. I'm gonna hit up house phone for sure.
That's the name of that dude? House phone?
The black guy, the one that worked at Adams, and then he has a podcast. Yeah, that's house phone.
House phone. Okay. That's a funny name.
Little house phone.
Little house phone.
Yeah.
Next one. Tino Santos. Shout out. We don't smoke the same dope show. Shout out Chiclets.
What's up? That's what's up. Thank you.
Salute.
Listen, Nitty, listen. You're not going above and beyond. Hashtag motivation. Yo, Nitty, congrats. Dope special.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Listen, I appreciate it. Thank you. Go on YouTube, Comedy Records comedy page. Type in Atish Sakuja or just type in Hi, I'm Nitty. It'll come up. Thank you guys for supporting it. I appreciate you guys. #1 Mexican podcast in America. Let's go, baby.
You guys want to see a picture of like Nitty being a fucking 100-pound fish? I posted a picture of when I first met Nitty, and I was coked out that night too. I was like, me and Rouse were fucking super on a sick one, bro. But yeah,
sick one.
Shout out to Puff Mama, for having that place. And bro, I had so many people hit me up talking about, are you in Canada? I'm like, no, bro. I'm genuinely convinced that people look at Instagram and just look at the picture and never read the captions.
Yeah.
Because I posted 2 throwbacks, and I'm like, first of all, I don't even look like that anymore. Number 2, I'm like, I would have made a way bigger deal off of beer. I was just looking through some of my accolades as I was cleaning my phone, and I was like, damn, man, I did some pretty dope shit. I was like,
That was a fun time, man.
I should have brought this shit
That was
back.
a different time in life. Holy shit.
It was a different time in life, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, I met a lot of people out there, a lot of dope comics. There's a lot of talent out there. Come out
Happy
here,
to
you
be
guys
here.
know. Give me a call. It may not be as fancy as Russell's, but I'll pick up and I'll put you on the show.
Let's go.
That's how Nitty ended up here.
Let's go. We're here.
All right, what's the next one, Ray?
Next one, we got Vinny Mac 325. X wants Ronaldo to be one of his daddies.
Daddy, will you fuck me?
That's XG talking to his daddy.
Hey, dude, the
Ronaldo.
way he really did talk, the way I was like, yo, he made it seem like we were saying, yeah, I'd rather date Messi. And then he was like, no, whoa. And I'm like, yo, relax, bro. Like, we're not talking about boning them.
Have you seen Ronaldo's cheekbones, though? Imagine those lips around your cock, dog.
Bro. Bro, he super sold on it, bro. That was
wanted him so bad.
oh man,
He got aggressive.
the homie
Yeah,
Misty
dude.
clips, please clip that, bro.
Went like this. He fucking came.
He gave everyone the stare. I was like, what?
Yeah, like he was so shocked that we're like thought we were gonna agree with him so bad. He really thought. Also, too, before we get into the next super chat, I do want to thank YouTube for finally figuring out my monetization on my personal page. So I now have monetization, and I will be going live, which means I can get super chats in there. So whenever I'm chilling here with I don't know if I'm chilling downstairs, hanging out with B or something like that, maybe I could take certain requests, dog, or certain, I don't know, bro. We'll figure it out. But I will be able to go live and do a live stream while I'm kicking it at the studio or wherever I'm at. So please look forward to that. And my content is monetized. So I have a few videos coming out for you guys. I have a couple how-to videos. I have a couple review videos. I also have are the car wash memberships memberships worth it? I did a whole car wash challenge, and I went to the car wash every day of the week. So that should be coming out soon. And I still have some of the vlogs from Japan. So that's in due timing. So now that I have that monetized, I'm looking forward to putting that up there and promoting it a lot more. And I got fucking picked up for that partnership program with YouTube where they're like trying to push me to brands. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, congrats, man.
I was like, man, finally.
You should do dares for the super chats on your
You
lives.
can't technically say dares. I could post it on my story. And
They're
not
called
talk about it.
challenges.
Do a
Yeah.
challenge on your
Challenges.
You guys should super chat his lives and make him do shit around the office.
Fucking set off fireworks inside.
Yeah.
Smoke inside B Real's car.
Take a shit in the sink.
$500 super chat. Here comes DJ Paz. He's like, you gotta live stream it. All right, next one.
Next one, it's another one from Vinny Mac 325. He says, "For real though, God bless Texas. God bless the world."
For
God's
real, though.
country.
There's some Texas, New Mexico. You know, our hearts are with those people going through all that stuff, and it sucks that the resources are being used for a lot of other things like raids and certain things when the American people that are going through it in Texas and New Mexico are not receiving these aids by FEMA or any of these things. They're getting the same treatment that George Bush gave Katrina.
South Carolina too. Actually.
Thank your daddy Trump for that. Next one. It's true though. Matt, nothing but love. Salute, fam.
Salute, fam.
Salute. Who's
Pero.
that one?
Matt.
You my pero, Matt.
Next one is from Tino Santos. He gives us the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up.
Thank you, Tino, for that super chat.
Next one is from EMB Flame. Would y'all ever get cloned? Everyone answer.
Who was that?
And EMB Flame.
Would I get cloned? Yeah, I've thought about it.
Nah, man. Nothing good comes from any of that shit.
I
I would not. You watch him he's gonna end up smashing your girl, and you're like, what the fuck? But it's you. So you have to fucking kill your clone dog.
I mean,
What about you, Chiclets? What about you, Chiclets?
Nah, that's a no for me. That's
I figured.
once I'm old.
I would like to live longer, not forever, but no cloning.
I heard that if you can make it to 2050, medical science should be so advanced that they're going to be able to slow the aging process. So we'd be able to actually.
For how much money?
There you go.
My friend made a joke about how they have pills now that stops the aging process, but it happens it's like for older people. So it's like they keep giving us more end. You know, we want more middle.
That's
More
Social
people is
Security,
money.
dog.
More people is money, bro. They take more pills. They pay for more shit. The government writes shit off to them. They're not gonna keep the youth young.
I'd never get cloned.
Damn, I'm the only one that would be down.
I guess so.
It depends on the perks, though. I'd be like, yo, like, can you go to work?
Well, it's just the basic concept of cloning, you know.
At the theme park. This was at work. Then he changes the passwords on the podcast. Fuck that, bro. They have to smoke that fool.
That's the thing.
Yeah, nah. I gotta have like a shot collar on this fool. Like, hey, bro, you're getting out of control, fool.
See, then they will have to create legislature for clones. See, nobody
Okay.
wins, dog.
No clones, man.
Nobody fucking wins.
Okay, so this one won't have a mouth then.
Next thing you know,
You should sign up for it. If you want one, you go get it. If you don't,
next thing you know, we're gonna have legislature for AI.
Hey man, you guys seen
coming.
Star Wars?
it is coming.
Clone Wars, man.
They're gonna make clones. They're gonna stick some AI in
Back
it.
of the clones.
Bro, if you could make 1 billion clones of yourself, would you try to rule the world?
No, they'll all turn
We
on.
wouldn't
you.
be that good.
Doesn't matter. They just gotta fight. Whether they last one time or take 1 or 3 people down.
Just make these fools get in routine so we all get in tip top shape.
That's all in China.
Yeah, bro. Like if you make all these clothes, bro, you could create your own military. Like you just like, look, bro.
Nah, your
So
clone will
once me and the clone are jacked, we're gonna make 2 more, and then you just we teach them, and then we just keep producing a whole bunch of jacked fucking
Hey, remember,
Ezos.
if we think about it, how many other people?
It'll be too strict. It just gets stricter and stricter.
We all just become cops. All right, what's the next one?
The liar's villain. And boom goes the dynamite.
To the rapper fool.
Pinche cabrón. That's my pero.
Fucking 4 extra with his hand, bro. That's what exactly what the dynamite did. Boomed it.
Boom. Next one. Next one is from Naughty Sheriff. Shout out WDSTS crew. Blessings and prosperity to everyone in the building. Can't wait to try out a hash hole tonight.
You naughty sheriff.
Hell yeah. Salute to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy that hash hole, bro. Enjoy it like all the people that are on the secret menu do. So don't sleep on that, man.
Chocolate.
Next one from Hulk Hands 54. Conguito Cruise Line.
What does conguito mean? Pero, tell me.
It's this little chocolates from Spain.
Oh. Estamos Hawaiians.
It's a cruise line.
Talking about
I never thought about what AI. Man, let me type that in.
What, Conguito?
Yeah, bro. I never thought of, man.
Damn. Next one.
What the put it?
Next one is from Alex Castro. Stop playing with my boy XG. Like he not Einstein level smart. Yo, X. Spell extracurricular out loud. Well, he's not here, so we'll save it for tomorrow.
Who was that?
Alex Castro. I gotta remind myself on that one.
Extracurricular?
Yeah. It's not a hard one, but it sounds like it's a hard one. Next one's from Luis Diaz. Saludos from Offbeat and Unfiltered. Going Exfacali? Exfakai? I don't know what he's saying, dog. Shifakai? Gong Shifakai. I don't know what that means, but that's what he says.
Chinese people.
Chinese people.
Okay, now we got one from Alex Castro.
Japanese people.
If XG was president, it would be a torta-free America.
That's right.
Torta
That's
free
right.
America. No GMOs allowed.
None.
one was Luis?
Must go for walks once
That
a
one was-
day.
The saludos ones from Luis, and the XG was president, Alex. And now we have one more, and the last one from Alex Castro. He says, Yo, X, spell vulnerable out loud.
I can give you his number so you can call
One-
him.
We got one more.
Ah,
super-
because if you text him the word, then he's going to know how to spell it.
I just want him to call.
It'd be a voice message. Send a voice message. And that's it for
I think
Super
we got
Chats.
one last.
No, there was one
Not the
more.
Sheriff.
Really? All right. Oh, hold up. I got to refresh here. Okay. Okay, I got to look this one up.
I want a torta free America.
How do you feel about the
XG
torta
is my
song?
prez.
Have you heard it?
What?
The Torta National Anthem?
No, what is it?
It's these fucking YouTubers. already
Sing it.
fucking- I don't
Sing
know.
it for me. Chocolate. Sing it for me.
I can't.
What's it called?
Torta National Anthem?
The Torta National Anthem. I want the torta, big and round. Big fluffy torta.
This is what a conguito looks like, dude.
Oh no.
Can I type in conguito smoking weed? I'll post that on Patreon if you guys. I'll post that. I can't. I'm not gonna show you guys right now, but I'm saving it.
It's racist.
We got another one from Naughty Sheriff. Who y'all got for PSG versus Real Madrid?
Chocolate is a chiclets. It's the chocolate is
What are you
the
talking about, bro? He's asking you a question.
Soccer
Oh.
question.
Yeah, what are you talking about? All right.
Answering the
That's a
question.
tough one, dog.
It's going to be a good game.
That's a tough one. But you know what, man? I got to go with Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid.
I'm gonna go with Madrid because I don't like PSG.
Why not? Because Mbappe's there?
Yeah, and he didn't come to LA.
Why would he come to LA, dog? He's gonna waste his youth, his skills.
He's getting old up
No
there in
offense
age,
to
fool.
MLS.
He's getting up there in age, bro.
A guy in that position does not go to MLS
How old is
that
that fool
soon.
now, Ray?
He's still under 30 for sure. Let me check.
Under 30, yeah, you're good.
He's about 30. Watch, I bet.
Even at 30, you're good. Like once
That's
you
hitting
get,
like that Vela age. He started to be like, maybe I should start hitting to the MLS.
The man is 26 years old.
oh,
There's
that's
no
not
reason why he should go to the
30.
MLS for the next, honestly, 10 years, if so.
Well, maybe
If he lasts.
Maybe he should consider it.
Why is that what the MLS? You come there to retire?
Yeah.
Sort of.
If you're-
sort of.
It's the CFL.
If you need money,
Sort of.
It's not the CFL, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's the new developing league, and it's just like big stars will get big recognition and money for it.
Yeah.
If you got what it takes.
Look at your road. He didn't do shit. LAFC. And I love that guy because he's a champion. He scored goals for the team. in the World
5
Cup.
fucking goals.
There it is. Waste of money and time and effort. And
2 seasons.
Hey,
Dos seasons.
y'all invested and it didn't work out. It's okay. That's
in
what
2
you invest in
seasons,
players
he
like that
only
no more.
scored 5 goals.
And he's a world-class player.
And how much did he get paid?
A lot.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'd be involved in the politics.
Like who picks him up after that? Like,
Oh, he went-
Don't
he
you
went-
get like a bad record? or
No,
something?
he went back. He went back. They picked him up from France right away. Or I think Italy. I think he went right back. Some, but all right.
Last one. We got DJ Paz. Best dad ever. Same team.
team. Thank you so much, DJ Boz. I appreciate you. All right, let's pick winner for. I don't know. We're gonna do 2 scratchers, bro. Fuck it. I'm gonna pick 2 of you guys. So I'm gonna pick 2 of you guys. Good luck. First winner is going to be. Let me see. Winner goes to Matt. Yep. Oh no, I'm sorry. Damn, sorry, not sorry is the winner. Damn. Congratulations to Sorry Not Sorry.
That name fucking goes perfect for what happened.
Let me see what you won, dog. Oh, it says you what? Just kidding. All right.
Sorry, you're
Sorry,
not
that
the
one was
winner.
not a winner. Let's see what's going on with this one.
Got 2.
Nope, this one was not a winner either. I am sorry. Thank you so much. Let's do a second winner. All right. Let's do. I'm gonna do 2 more, and the next winner is Naughty Sheriff. Naughty Sheriff. Congratulations.
The naughty sheriff.
Let's see. What do you got?
Scratches are pretty cool. I seen Joe doing it for people, and they win. When you win, you hit big.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, the first one was not a winner. Kind of just gambling with this
Yeah, I mean, like I said, life's a gamble, bro.
Life's a gamble, dog. Every day you wake up.
Yeah.
Every day you wake up, you gotta ask
And
yourself.
this one was not a winner. I am sorry, y'all. So that one. And let me see. Should I pick one more? Yeah, I got.
Yeah, do one more.
We'll do one last one, and then we're gonna do one for fucking. You know what? The one that I'm gonna do for Patreon is gonna be for an 8th. All right. So that's the one. The Patreon raffles are always gonna be secret menu items. I'll tell you that much. Sometimes you guys will get them on the super chats and shit like that, but for the most part, every raffle that I'm gonna try to incorporate now for the super chat, for the Patreon people, I'm gonna try to hook it up for everybody. So, oh shit, I was scratching. I haven't picked it. Let me see. Remove this one, and let's pick the last winner for the YouTube one. Come on. The last winner is Alex Castro. Congratulations, Alex Castro. Let's see what you got. Come on, I want somebody to win.
Gamble, dog. Every day is a gamble.
Damn.
Life is a gamble.
Another
Life is like a box of
blank.
chocolates.
It's a gamble, dog. Watching this podcast is a gamble.
Yeah, you might
Smoking
win
your weed
something.
is a gamble.
Damn. Hey man,
Damn.
if we don't get no one winner, I'm gonna talk to Joe Glass. Like, hey, fool.
Talking to Joe Glass is a
Playing.
gamble.
Yeah, those 2 were not winners. Okay, so I still have 1, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10, and I'm gonna save those for tomorrow. So make sure you guys look out for that. Now, if you hear your name called from this raffle right here, DM me on Patreon because you just won yourself an eighth of some fucking fire ass chiclets, bro. How about that?
That was a gamble. How about that?
The winner from Patreon is going to be Joseph Guzman. Congratulations, Joseph Guzman from Patreon. You are a winner. You have one for today's episode, so please hit me up, and I will on Patreon, so I can go ahead and send that out as well. Thank you for participating. Remember, there will be a raffle for Patreon and a raffle for YouTube Super Chatters on every episode. We try to make it happen. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody for participating. Please stay tuned for the shout-outs. Nitty, shout-outs.
Shout out to you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening to the album. I appreciate that. If you haven't heard it, go hear it. On Friday, I'm going to be in Torrance doing a show. So if you want to come out, let me know. And on the 16th, I'm going to be in Long Beach doing a show at Bear City. If you want to come out to either of those, come through support. My boy Seth, it's his show on the 16th.
My boy.
My boy.
That's what's up.
Ray?
Shout out for everybody who tuned in today. Tune in for a show tomorrow. Who we got tomorrow? We got somebody tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow we got he does a lot of skit comedy. His name is The Great Alex. He's one of the fools that he does a lot of like jail type skits of how like fools be talking to you when you're locked up, and he's kind of known for that. He's gonna be coming by tomorrow. Tomorrow is 7:10. So you know what?
Does he do spread skits? Like how to be?
He does all this crazy stuff.
Tell him fucking do a spread tomorrow.
Man, we're gonna it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
So and tomorrow is 7:10. So you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm gonna give away a rig, a Dr. Green Thumb rig, and I'm gonna give a rig for the people on Patreon as well. So how about that? So I'm gonna give away 2 fucking rigs tomorrow. So just for 7:10, so you fools can dab it up.
And if you're confused, 710 backwards is oil.
Are the quartz bangers included?
No, the quartz bangers are not
We
included.
got a 13-incher. One 13-incher. One 13-incher, and if you donate enough, we'll give you a fucking 15-incher.
That's Nitty's proposition.
So
Let's go.
Tomorrow, make sure you guys tune in. I will be doing that. I'm also going to include the tickets as well. I'll see some of you. Well, the Chicklets shout-outs.
Thank you for having me on the pod. Thank you for everyone listening. You guys know where to find my stuff. You know, hit up the Patreon. If not, hit up the IG. You know, say hi.
And check into the morning reel. I got 3 films on deck. How Green Was My Valley, directed by John Ford. In the Mood for Love, directed by Wong Kar-wai. And Black Klansman, which is, Ezon, you got to watch that movie. Directed by Spike Lee. Cheer.
We'll check that out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. FlavorsByEzone.com. There's a lot of new stuff. There's you guys check your emails. I have a buy any of the hats under there. You get one free. So make sure you guys read those emails. And sign up. Put your email on the website where it says get 10% off. You sign up for our newsletter. So make sure you guys send me that. Also, get your tickets to Rhyme Fest. Get your tickets to Rhyme Fest. I will be there. I will have a booth. I'll have a lot of new merch. I'm working on a lot of dope T-shirts for y'all. I got a throwback one that I got coming for that is kind of like 1994 World Cup vibes. I did it with the mascot. It's great. Those are gonna be available soon. Go get some of the new hats. There's jewelry posted up there. All the stickers are fully stocked. There is hella good stuff up there that I've been working on. So please, thank you. And you guys know I appreciate every bit of support. I'll see you guys on the secret menu. Stay tuned on for the Patreon for all the other stuff. And follow my Flavors by E-Zone YouTube. I do have a lot of different stuff on there. And go show support on there because I finally got monetized. After years of being not monetized. So let's go.